Hanley family as the B team bus and the JV bus were coming back from a big win against Leeds. Both teams won against Leeds. They were heading back from Birmingham, which Leeds is right around Birmingham, and a woman hit the school bus, and sadly she passed away, so thoughts and prayers are with that family and with everyone in the Hanley family, with the B team players, the coaches, and the moms and dads. I know it's got to be hard on them, knowing that they couldn't get up there and get their kids because they wouldn't let them. What's that been like kind of at school?
It's been crazy. I mean, people have always been talking about it. I mean, they had a news team out there just yesterday. It was all over the news.
Any of the players, did they go to school yesterday?
They did not.
They were out of school yesterday?
They were out of school.
Are any of those like B team players in your class, or are they below you?
They are below me.
That's what I was thinking. And some of the B team players that play on B team are actually starters on Friday night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a terrible tragedy. What happened? Wasn't it Friday? Thursday? No.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
There we go.
Happened on Tuesday. Was starting wide receiver is one of them. Starting running back, because Devontae Houston's been out, so the starting running back Meadows was involved, I think.
Yeah, he was.
Just glad all of those people are okay. Just praying for that family that lost a loved one.
Mm-hmm. But everybody's okay. No life-threatening injuries. Everybody's all good.
Everybody's all good. We got about 26 minutes before kickoff here between Callaway and Jordan. We're going to take a 2-minute break. You're listening to Area High School Football on 96.9.
What do you see when you look at your home and your car? Do you see a bundle? A combo deal? That's how other insurance companies see them. But a State Farm agent sees so much more. Because a State Farm agent sees your home and your car as more than just 4 walls and 4 wheels. They see the things you've worked really hard for. So why not give them the protection they deserve?
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr, on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is a place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, inside the Piggly Wiggly at Lee's Crossing, and in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. We have your flu shot ready, so come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Hey folks, T-O-double-D, Todd Parrish here with Kia LaGrange. This October we're going pinks for breast cancer awareness. For each new car sold, we'll be donating a portion of our sales to Hope for a Day. This month's featured vehicle is a 2019 Kia Forte FE6 Speed. And yep, it's a rule breaker, a limit pusher. It's style and value rolled into fun. Drive out in yours today for only $15,988. Shop our complete inventory at any time online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy.
Stop number 110922. Price plus tax, second title. See Kia LaGrange for complete details. Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results, because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships. There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Now back to the field for Callaway Cavaliers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to beautiful Callaway Stadium. The Cavaliers of Callaway playing against Jordan tonight in the big region matchup in Class 5 AA. Callaway right now second in the region, as Heard County won last week, so Heard County will be first. And I'm Kyle Richards, and joined by Chance Nobley. We're here tonight because Shane and Andrew are away this week. Not sure where Shane's at, but Andrew has gone to Jacksonville. He's going to be a part of the Georgia-Florida game. So hopefully he'll have fun down there. He went to Baton Rouge, and that one didn't go so well. So hopefully he'll have a lot better time when he goes to Jacksonville this week. He usually goes every single year, and he's a big Georgia fan, which I guess we're all three different. I'm an Alabama fan. He's a Georgia fan. Chance is an Auburn fan, so I think Chance has the worst end of it. What do you think about Auburn?
I mean, their offense isn't playing too well. I mean, but their defense is all right. I mean, they have a good quarterback, just their offensive line does not, provide much help for Jarrett. I mean, he just can't really throw the ball like he wants to, and they don't, have the right offense going.
And a lot of people have been blaming Stidham for all the problems that's going on with Auburn. Do you think it's just mainly based on Jarrett Stidham, or?
No, it's not. That offensive line does not give him any time to throw in the pocket. He's harassed. Everything. He's just not a scrambling quarterback. He's a pocket passer. So he just can't do what he wants to do with that offensive line.
It's like the offensive scheme that they run is not really built around Jarrett Stidham and his pro-style offense. He'd fit better at Alabama than he does.
Oh, yeah.
But definitely a talented guy. Callaway playing against Jordan tonight, 22 minutes away from kickoff. This is a big region game as Callaway looks to extend their winning streak. They've won the last 4 games against Jordan, dating back to last year, which was 42-12, and 2016 also 42-12. And this is senior night for the Cavaliers of Callaway, and a lot of seniors on this football team, and a lot of guys that have put so much into this Callaway program that has helped build it into kind of the recruiting hotbed and national powerhouse that it is. Callaway has made a deep playoff run for the past few years. They made it to the semifinals one year, quarterfinals last year, I do believe. They're looking to get over the hump this year, and I saw a bracket where they were actually projected to go all the way, and I asked Andrew about that, and he said, we'll see. We'll see if we go all the way. But I hope that the Callaway Cavaliers do go all the way. I believe they have the talent. I don't know how many people are going to be able to compete with Demetrius Coleman, Tank Bigsby, Jacob Freeman, guys like that, and Keandre Jones, those kind of people. You're not going to find that caliber of athletes at many high schools. 20 minutes here until kickoff, and we're on the Alabama side of things, so tomorrow night we're going to Wadley versus Notasulga, and we're going to be sitting out at Curtis Lewis Memorial Field. Probably going to rain again tomorrow night. It's cold tonight. It's probably going to be cold again tomorrow night.
We're sitting here freezing right now, just in this press box.
We're sitting in the booth. I think you're just nervous. It ain't that cold. You're just real jittery and nervous. But it's all right. 20 minutes till kickoff. We're going to take a 2-minute break. You're listening to the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, football fans. Jonathan Moose Map here from Glenn Smith in Opelika, Alabama. We love this time of year with all the excitement of football, and we also love that Glenn Smith can play a part in supporting high school sports. We support the team, the coaches, the band, the cheerleaders, and of course the families and the fans. At Glenn Smith, we're proud to be your local Chevrolet Buick and GMC dealer with over 500 new and used vehicles every day. Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. That's Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, inside the Piggly Wiggly at Lee's Crossing, and in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. We have your flu shot ready, so come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
It is sell down time at Nissan of LaGrange. Richard Cates here, General Manager with Nissan of LaGrange, and it's time to start moving out all of our 2018 inventory to make room for the 2019s. That means the best savings of the year are taking place right now. Have you been hesitant to look because you're waiting for the perfect time? Well, now is your chance. You can visit Nissan of LaGrange on the Parkway or check us out where we are always open at nissanoflagrange.com. Visit soon to receive great pricing and the great experience our customers have come to expect. Nissan of LaGrange, your friendliest hometown dealer.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. To take a step in the right direction, contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
Now back to the field for Callaway Cavaliers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. 17 minutes before kickoff here at Callaway Stadium. It's a rainy night in Georgia, but should be a pretty good game between Callaway and Jordan tonight. Some of the keys to the game for Callaway. What does Callaway have to do to win this ball game?
See, what Callaway has to do, they have to start fast and get them the rhythm on offense.
Yeah. They'll have to start fast and get into the rhythm with Jacob Freeman, who's your starting quarterback, a junior, number 2, and then Tank Bigsby, who is one of the top running backs in the class of 2020, already holding offers from Georgia, Alabama, Auburn, Florida, all the usual suspects. Right now, the crystal ball on 247 Sports has him going to Georgia, which Georgia has a really good stable of running backs, but he's so talented that he could go anywhere he wanted to and fit in.
Another key to the game is establish the run early.
Going back to what I said about Tank Bigsby, Tank's going to have to get behind that big line of his with Keandre Jones up there and try to find some running lanes early and kind of gap the defense and get on top of them.
Then going back to Callaway's defense, they have to stop the run.
That's what Jordan specializes in. Jordan is not going to really try to throw the ball all that much. They're going to try to run the ball 2/3 of the time probably. And it's up to Callaway to try to stop that run.
Another one that Callaway has to do, limit the penalties they get.
You got to limit the penalties. It doesn't matter who you are, who you're playing. If you have a lot of penalties, you're going to end up shooting yourself in the foot. And getting behind the sticks on any down is not good. Not just first down, but at any time in the ball game. You don't want to get behind the sticks with your penalties. And you've seen that in other high school games we've done, in college games. You get a team that ends up like 1st and 5 after an offsides call, but then you get a holding, and all of a sudden you're 1st and 15.
Yep.
You put yourself behind the sticks, and you put yourself in a bad situation. 15 minutes left before Callaway plays against Jordan tonight. Let's talk some college football.
Oh, okay.
Trying to break the ice here for you. Saw some college football. So Alabama and Auburn have a bye week this week.
Yep.
You think Auburn needs that bye week?
Yes, for sure. Their offense has to, improve more than their defense. A little rusty on some things. They got to improve more. So hopefully this bye week will get them, back running like they normally do.
What do you think about Gus Malzahn? Would you have gave him that contract they signed him to last year?
No, I would not have.
I wouldn't have either. I wouldn't have gave him the contract all the way. You've got 7 years, and the buyout is $32 million.
Yeah, and Auburn doesn't have that in their bank account, so they can't, just throw them away and just get another coach.
They can try and raise it, but I don't know. But if you were hiring a coach, so you've got a great defensive coordinator, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're hiring a coach, do you want to hire an offensive-minded coach? Because you already have a great defensive coordinator.
Yeah, that's true. So, yeah, it would be better to, hire an offensive, coach because, Gus, what he's doing right now is not a good thing for the offense.
Yeah. So who do you think you would hire?
I really don't know.
Lane Kiffin?
Honestly, he's at Florida Atlantic, so, he wouldn't be a bad pick. He's an amazing coach, amazing offensive coordinator. When he was at Alabama, amazing what he did. Now he's at Florida Atlantic, doing a good job there.
You saw their offense last year with John Franklin III, one of the top 5 offenses in the nation.
Yep.
He knows how to run an offense, but can he run the whole team is the question.
Yeah.
Georgia Bulldogs playing against the Gators of Florida down in Jacksonville. That's where Andrew's at. So he's trying to pull the Dogs to a win. Do you think that the Gators will knock off Georgia. They knocked off
LSU.
Exactly. They knocked off LSU. Can they knock off Georgia?
LSU knocked off Georgia.
Yep.
Well, beat them.
Yeah, they knocked them off.
Yeah. Went at 36-16.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Florida beat LSU. LSU beat Georgia. I think it'll be a good game if they both, come to play.
It's a big rivalry game. We know all about rivalry games. It doesn't matter what the record is going in. It doesn't matter that they're both top 10 teams, and one of them went to the national championship last year. It's going to be one of those knockdown, drag-out type of games. And what do you think? Give me a score prediction.
I think Georgia's going to pull it out because they have a really good offense and a really talented defense. So I think they're going to pull it out, but I think it's going to be really neck and neck. I think it's going to be 24-17.
24-17.
Georgia's going to take it.
I think Georgia will be able to take it. I like the progression that has been going on at Florida, but I just don't think that they have all the pieces yet to deal with the Georgia Bulldogs. Even though Georgia has a lot of defensive players that they lost, I still don't think they have all the pieces they need to be able to beat a Georgia team. But their head coach, I know he's going to have a lot. Dan Mullen's going to have a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Kirby Smart, he'll have a lot for him as well. I mean, it's just going to be a real good clash between those two teams. Big rivalry. It's going to be a really good game.
All right, and Alabama playing LSU next week. Alabama's got a bye week. Auburn's got a bye week. But Alabama, LSU next week. What are you thinking? It's in LSU. It's going to be a night game. Kickoffs at 7 Central.
And Baton Rouge has been known to be a crazy football field at night. So Alabama's going to have a real tough time playing there. And usually, every single year they have a really close game. So I don't know who's going to really pull this one off. They have two really good talented teams.
All right, we're about to have the national anthem.
Hey folks, Steel Double D, Todd Parrish here with Kia LaGrange. This October we're going pinks for breast cancer awareness. For each new car sold, we'll be donating a portion of our sales to Hope for a Day. This month's featured vehicle is a 2019 Kia Forte FE 6-speed. And yep, it's a rule breaker, a limit pusher. It's style and value rolled into fun. Drive out in yours today for only $15,988. Shop our complete inventory at any time online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy.
Stop number 110922. Price plus tax, second title. See Kia LaGrange for complete details. Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships. Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, inside the Piggly Wiggly at Lee's Crossing, and in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. We have your flu shot ready, so come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning health care, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Now back to the field for Callaway Cavaliers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to the beautiful Callaway Stadium. We're getting ready for kickoff here between Callaway and Jordan in this big region matchup. And we were talking, before we went to the break, we were talking about Alabama LSU. It's going to be in LSU as a nighttime game. And what I was going to say was, Andrew went to the Georgia LSU game. This was an afternoon kickoff for the Georgia LSU game, and he said that is the loudest stadium that I have ever been to in my life. And he said, I swore to never go back down there after the game that we played against LSU. But even in the daytime, it's loud, and they like to say it's where dreams come to die. It's called Death Valley for a reason.
It's called, I was about to say Death Valley for a reason. Really tough place to play.
Definitely going to be a tough place to play for Alabama. What do you think Tua's going to do against LSU's defense? Because they have some really good DBs.
Oh, yeah, they do. I mean, Tua has a really good arm. He can squeeze some things, where he needs to. But he's going to have a real tough troubles with their, defensive line and their, DBs and whatnot. Real tough time for him.
Tua, he's like playing a video game. He's like playing Madden.
Yeah.
Which,
get some balls in places where, wouldn't even be possible in, real life and whatnot.
He's like Michael Vick on Madden 05 when he was on the cover, and you just run around the whole time and nobody can tackle you.
And pretty much he can thread the needle, too.
Yeah.
I've seen him do it.
Yeah. 360, just throw it up in the air and luckily find somebody. I don't know how you do it.
Yeah, exactly. How do you do that?
I don't know how he does it.
Like almost falling down on the ground, chuck it up in the air, and, get a touchdown by it.
Does he win the Heisman? Who wins the Heisman? Because there's Tua, Kyler Murray, the quarterback for Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, yep.
Travis Etienne, the running back from Clemson, who is doing phenomenal. And the other one was Haskins from Ohio State, which they lost last week.
Yeah, they lost last week.
Which was a beautiful thing that they lost to Iowa last week.
Terrible loss.
Well, not Iowa, sorry. Purdue. They lost to Purdue last week.
Oh, yeah, that was a blowout. No ranked team blew out the weren't they number 2?
Yeah,
number 2 team. That's real tough to do, and they did it.
They lose to an unranked team, it seems, every year. Because 2 years ago, it was Iowa and Iowa. And then this year, it was
Purdue in Purdue.
Yeah. And 2 games that nobody would have thought they would have lost.
Yeah.
2 games they were predicted to win big, and they ended up losing. And Urban Meyer, what do you think about Urban Meyer?
Oh, great coach. Just, I really don't, watch the Ohio State games, so I don't really know much about him, but I know he's a great coach. He's number 2 for a reason most of the time.
He's a good coach, but as a person, I don't know. I don't know about Urban Meyer.
I don't know much about him.
I don't know if I could trust Urban Meyer as far as I could throw him. I could probably throw him pretty far. All right, we got about 7 minutes here before Callaway and Jordan kick off. Now, you haven't seen any of these teams. I haven't seen any of these teams.
I haven't.
I've seen a little bit of Callaway. I watched a little bit of film on them, and I know the type of athletes that they have here. The last time I saw Callaway live at a game was 2016 when Callaway played at Handley.
At Handley, yep.
That was the last time I saw Callaway play live, so tonight will be a fun experience. The last time we saw them play live, I saw them play live, they won. They came back and beat Handley in Handley at right field.
That's the only time I've seen them play. I was at that game, real tough game. Had them in the half, going into the half, but came out of the half and lost it.
The quarterback, I think his name was Dylan. Dylan was really good, and they had a receiver on that team. Braylon Sanders was a starting wide receiver on that team. He now is a wide receiver at Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Still pretty good wide receiver at Ole Miss.
I actually looked at Ole Miss's lineup one day, and yeah, he was on there.
It's number 13.
Yep.
Lucky 13. But a lot of athletes coming out of here, and the head coach does a fantastic job at Callaway. He puts his heart and soul into this program and has done so much to kind of build it up. And it's not just Callaway when it comes to great teams in this area. Yeah, Dylan Johnson, thank you, Andrew, plays baseball at West Georgia now. Dylan Johnson was a monster at quarterback. So that season, the 2016 season, Dylan Johnson played quarterback. And in the scrimmage game, in the fall scrimmage game, they played in Hogansville, a historic Hogansville Stadium. And he got hit in the mouth, and he came to the sidelines, and I was running the sideline mic. He came to the sidelines, and there was just blood pouring all down his face.
Ooh.
He went back in the game. He kept playing.
My, tough guy.
Yeah, he's a tough dude. And then that team went all the way to the state semifinals and then lost to Benedictine, I think. And then they went on to win, which they're a private school.
Private schools are usually good.
Yeah, we know all about that one because Handley runs into their fair share.
Yep.
Madison Academy, happens to everybody. But that was a really, really good football team. And their baseball team was really good, too. He was a star on the baseball team as well, which, of course, as he's playing baseball at West Georgia now. Now we're getting ready for the coin toss. The captain's coming out from both teams, and it's senior night here in Callaway. So all the captains for the Cavaliers of Callaway are all of their seniors. And that is a good group of seniors. Probably one of the winningest classes in Callaway history in all 4 years. Main 4 guys you've got in front of all the other seniors. Keandre Jones, the offensive tackle, Mr. Auburn man. There's your future offensive tackle to help your offense because your offensive line needs it.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, they need it. Let's see. Trying to get the numbers on the other ones.
Number 40 on Callaway. There's number 14, number 9.
Hunter Williamson, number 40. Number 9, Trey Hurd. And number 14, Kermondre Bray. That is all the captains for the Cavaliers of Callaway. And trying to get the captains for Jordan, but can't really see all the way over there. There you go. Who's the captains for Jordan?
Number 8, Cameron Green. Number 3, Emmanuel Mann. And I cannot see the number on that other guy.
He's got the kind of Ezekiel Elliott jersey where he's got it rolled up above his abs. You can't tell what he's got.
Maybe if he turned right now, I can't. I thought they'd have some on the shoulder pad, but they do not.
Which he's probably going to have to pull that down because they made a rule where you have to have your knee pads over your knees and your shirt has to be down. It's a rule now. They will throw you out of the game.
Oh.
It happens. Or they'll send you to the sidelines as a warning. But it happens everywhere. Callaway getting ready to kick off in 2 minutes against Jordan. Callaway coming off a loss 13-10 to the Heard County Braves in Heard County, which put Callaway now in second place. So here's the playoff scenario. So the Cavaliers lost to Heard County last week in a key Region 5 AA game. And the win could propel Heard County back into the top 10, which it says they're ranked number 3 now. They started number 1, and then they played Hapeville Charter, and Hapeville Charter beat them, and Hapeville Charter's number 1 now.
That's 7-1.
Yep, 7-1. They're number 1 now. Rockmart 8-0, another great team. Then Heard County, it says they're number 3 now. Callaway at 4, Bremen at 5. So Heard County, Callaway, and Bremen, all 3 of those are in the same region. And Callaway beat Bremen. Bremen still has to play Heard County.
That'll be a good game.
So the Braves are in line for their second straight region title after Emory Jones last year, who is now a quarterback at Florida. 3rd in the last 4 seasons and 5th in their last 7. They still have to play Bremen, however, and should Bremen win that game, there would be a 3-way tie for first place as Callaway previously beat Bremen. And I'm not sure exactly how they handle 3-way ties in regions when it comes to the GHSA, but in Alabama, we've talked about this because Handley and Randolph County both are in that same issue, 3-way tie for first place. And for them, it comes down to the wins of your non-region opponents that you beat. So Callaway beat Opelika, 6A in Alabama.
Yeah. They're a really good team.
Opelika's a really good football team. So that will help Callaway going forward, definitely. So the Callaway Cavaliers will receive the opening kickoff from Jordan tonight. Non-region opponent records is what Andrew's saying. Andrew's keeping me updated. He's in Jacksonville, but he's keeping me updated on the game because he is Callaway. Andrew was a pretty good baseball player for Callaway back in the day. He won't tell you that, but he was. He was. It's one of the best Callaway baseball teams that ever was. So Jordan lining up to kick off to Callaway. On the kick now for Jordan. Let's see, number 50.
That's number 99.
Actually, yeah, that's number 99. Henry Vasquez, 6 foot, 180-pound freshman for Jordan.
Big boy.
Kicking off to the Callaway Cavaliers. And, you know, if I'm Jordan, I don't know if I really want to kick to Callaway. And like I said, they didn't want to kick to Callaway either. The kick goes to the 35, and it's on the ground. Jordan says they have it. And they do.
Yeah, number 25 on Callaway muffed the football and dropped it, and Jordan recovered it.
So D. Bonner muffed the kickoff as it was a squib kick to the up back on the far side of the football field at the 35-yard line. He muffed it, and Jordan fell on it at the 36, and that's where they'll start 1st and 10 from the Callaway 36-yard line.
Jordan with great field position going in the game.
You know, we talked about penalties being an issue. Doesn't matter who you are. Another issue, turnovers. And you have a turnover on the first play of the game.
First play of the game.
Shotgun set, 2 men in motion for Jordan. Now another man in motion. Here's a snap to the quarterback, dropping back, throwing a screen pass to the far sideline. He's hit at about the 40-yard line. He'll drag players to the 37. He'll lose a yard on that play. Callaway's coach is looking at the referee. He's like, you can't have two guys moving at the same time. That's illegal motion, but they didn't call it. At any rate, it's 2nd and 11 now for the Jordan offense. Jordan's quarterback, Brandon Sr., 6 foot, 175-pound, 11th grader. Shotgun set, 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. He's running back behind him in the backfield now. Here's the snap. They'll run a sweep play to the near sideline. He's to the 40, 35, 30, and he's tripped up there at the 30-yard line. Goes down after a big gain, and that'll make it 3rd and 2 now.
Yeah, Callaway just got him by the shoestrings. He almost had it. If he was just a little bit faster, he would have. Oh, he'd probably got a first down right there.
And that was a long developing play as the quarterback had the ball held out for a long time there. Shotgun set, 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. No one's covering the receiver on the far side of the football field.
Now they are.
And now they had to check out of it because the Callaway coaches saw that there was a man really close to the sideline on Jordan's side, and he was like, hey, I'm wide open.
Yeah, he's
There's
about
no
to
one
take
here.
off and get in the end zone.
Shotgun set, they'll bring a man in motion. That is number 8, Cameron Green. And whistles blow before the snap. Timeout for Jordan. We'll take one with him. We'll get back to you. You're listening to the Eagle Sports Network.
Let me ask you a question. What do you see when you look at your car? Do you just see taillights? Or your dog's tail wagging when you first brought him home? Do you see 4 tires? Or 2 tired kids in the back seat after their first day of school? Other insurance companies just see a car. But a State Farm agent sees what your car really means to you. So why not give it the protection it deserves?
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, inside the Piggly Wiggly at Lee's Crossing, and in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. We have your flu shot ready, so come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Now back to the field for Callaway Cavaliers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Shotgun set for the Red Jackets on 3rd and 2. Quarterback takes the snap, rolls out to the right side, looking downfield, got a man wide open. He catches the ball inside the 20, and that is a first down for the Red Jackets of Jordan.
Yeah, the Callaway defense just let him get wide open, but jumped on him right as he caught the ball.
And that was a little 5-yard out route. You only needed 2 on 3rd and 2. You take a 5-yard out route, and he was wide open.
Yeah, take the extra 3 yards. He could have had a touchdown, but the Callaway defense jumped on him quick.
The 2 receivers on the far side of the field, they had them kind of running across each other, and that got the DBs mixed up in the backfield.
Yeah, usually if they, that kind of route, the DBs will collide into each other or something to, confuse them up.
That's the plan.
The first down.
So Callaway had called timeout after that, but now it's 1st and 10 Jordan. The Red Jackets at Callaway's 19-yard line. If you're just joining us, welcome to beautiful Callaway Stadium as the Red Jackets of Jordan playing the Cavaliers of Callaway. And on the opening kickoff, it was muffed by Callaway, and Jordan got the ball at the Callaway 36. They have since drove it down to the 19, and they're facing 1st and 10 in the pistol set. And whistles blow, and the pink flag flies. Let's see what the call is from the head referee. False start on the offense. That'll back them up 5.
Yeah, like key to the game, limit the penalties, and that's a penalty that you got to, prevent.
You put yourself behind the sticks once again, which for the Callaway faithful, that's a great thing. Put them behind the sticks. 1st and 15 now for the Red Jackets. They'll line up in the pistol set. Quarterback Emmanuel Mann now, number 3. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. He brings a man in motion. That's Cameron Green. He'll line up on the near side. 7 seconds on the play clock.
Gated it off.
Snap. Handoff. He fakes the handoff up the middle. Emmanuel Mann going to the far sideline. He gets to the original line of scrimmage at the 19-yard line before he steps out of bounds and make it 2nd and 10. If he would have handed that ball off, his running back got 8 for lunch in the backfield on that play.
Yeah, he had a good play on him, keeping that ball and getting 2 or 3 yards.
So he gets back to the original line of scrimmage. He's in the shotgun once again. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Here's the snap. Handoff up the middle now, looking for running room, and he is tackled right at the line of scrimmage. Good tackle by the Callaway defense. That's number 7, R.J. Williams.
Callaway defense, another key to the game. Stop the run, and they're doing that well right now.
So now it's going to be 3rd and about 11 after the stop on that play. Running back is Epps, number 25 for the Red Jackets. Quarterback's number 10, Bryson Shira. He's in the shotgun. 2 receivers to either side here on 3rd and 11. Here's the snap. Looking over his left side, flips back to the far side. Nowhere to throw. He's going to run it, and he's sacked in the backfield for a loss. The Callaway defense comes up big on 3rd and 11 and stops Jordan.
Almost had the sideline open, but again, Callaway defense really quick to jump on him.
So now Jordan looking like they're going to come out and possibly try a field goal here. And this is number 99 once again.
Rarely see field goal kickers come out in a high school game.
Henry Vasquez coming out for the field goal. The holder will be at the 27-yard line. The kick is blocked by Callaway. The kick is blocked by Callaway, and Jordan falls on it at the 30-yard line. But Callaway is going to get the ball after the big test for their defense. The opening kickoff was muffed. Their defense was backed up with their back against the wall, and they came through and blocked the field goal.
Yeah, the line got blown. It was blown open, and Callaway got in to block the kick. Really good play by Callaway's special teams.
So here comes Callaway. Demetrius Coleman, the quarterback now. He'll line up in the I formation. 2 receivers to the near side. Tank Bigsby will dot the I in the backfield. Here's the handoff to Tank to the near side. Tank cuts up 30, 35, 40. Finally taken down. He loses the football, but Callaway fell on it at the 39-yard line. They'll actually say Tank was down at the 42, so that's a first down for Callaway.
Oh, he lost the football, but gladly, even if it wasn't down, number 88, quick to jump on it, But that should be a key to the game as well.
Man Swanson, one of the fantastic seniors on this team. So now I formation once again for Callaway. Down the I in the backfield is Tank Bigsby. Here's the snap. Rolling out to the left is Coleman. Coleman tries to throw it over the middle, but the defensive lineman hit his arm as he was making the motion to throw, and it caused the football to spike into the ground.
Yeah, good job. Number 50 on Jordan's team, Traquan Davis, 6'2", 260 pounds. Big boy getting in there to block that.
So Andrew, I said, has been texting me throughout this, and he says Callaway has blocked over 5 field goals this season, just in the regular season. That's an incredible stat. Here goes Tank Bigsby on 2nd down, stiff arm, 40, 35, 30 down the far sideline, 1 man to beat, and he drags them down outside the 10 at about the 13-yard line. Just I formation, halfback draw up the middle to Tank Bigsby, and he shows why he's a 4-star recruit and one of the best in the nation.
What a hole created, that offensive line created for him to get through, and a nice stiff arm by him to get around to go to the sideline and almost get the touchdown, but not quite.
Now Tank Bigsby getting subbed out. Coleman's in the I formation once again, a single receiver lined up to either side. 1st and 10 from the 14. Here's the snap. Coleman rolling out to the near side, looking long, has to step up in the pocket. He's going to run it himself. Cuts back at about the 5-yard line. He goes down at the 3. close to a first down. Well, actually, they say he went down at about the 5. He stretched out for the 3, but they say his knee's down at the 5.
Good quarterback run up the middle. Surprised he even got that far because, I mean, they were all around him through that. He just got through him and got inside the 5-yard line.
So here comes Callaway now. They are in kind of a beast package with Keandre Jones playing quarterback here. Who brings the man in motion? Keandre's going to run it himself, and the whistles blow before he takes it. I would love to see Keandre run the ball there, but whistles blew before that, and Jordan saw that formation and said, I don't think so. Jordan called a timeout before Keandre got the chance to run it. As I mentioned, it's senior night here in Callaway, so they were trying to get Keandre a touchdown.
I was very shocked when I saw him as, in the quarterback position. Big boy trying to get in there, but Jordan saw it, like you said, saw that lineup, saw what was going on, and they were like, nope, not doing it.
That's
timeout.
That's your future offensive tackle. Do you want him running the ball?
Well, if he can do it, he can do it.
Yeah. All right, that was the timeout for Callaway. We're going to take a 1-minute break. You're listening to Cavalier Football on Eagle Sports Network.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Synovus is the bank of here. Here is where roots run deep and familiar faces welcome you home. Here's a place that keeps getting better with time, because every generation leaves it better than the way they found it. And here's where our bankers are helping turn ideas into business realities, because they understand what it means to be from here. It's where we smile when we see our customers, and where they smile back. Synovus, the bank of here. Synovus, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 1240 AM LaGrange, and W245AW 96.9 FM LaGrange. Now back to the field for Callaway Cavaliers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Here comes Callaway now.
The big boy formation again.
Yeah, once again, a beast formation, as we like to call it. Keandre is playing the quarterback, number 58, Keandre Jones, the senior offensive and defensive lineman. He gets the snap in the backfield at about the 10-yard line. He's running for the end zone, runs over a man into the end zone. Touchdown, Callaway. Yeah. The big man gets in the end zone for a touchdown. And, that's not the first time he's run the ball. I saw a picture he posted earlier last year, actually. So Emory Jones, who is a quarterback for Florida now, he was a quarterback at Heard County. They played, when they were little, they played together. And Keandre was actually his fullback. So he's played in the backfield before, but it was a long time ago.
Keandre Jones running over, I think it was number 66 on the Jordan defense, running over him to get in the end zone. Very successful play.
And the kickoff from Callaway is going to sail out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. So Jordan will take the ball at the 35, it appears. So special teams, they had a great play where they blocked a field goal, but they've had 2 bad plays where you kick it out of bounds and you muff the opening kickoff.
The kick. And that was, key to the game. Limiting the turnovers.
The PAT was good for Callaway. The Cavaliers up 7-0 with 7:19 left in the first quarter. Shotgun set for the Red Jackets. They'll hand it off up the middle. This one is stuffed at the line of scrimmage. He'll fall forward for a gain of about 1 on the play.
There wasn't much there to get on that play. The defense read that play really well and stopped him about a yard into it.
Epps, the running back, once again, he was able to get about a yard after falling forward. Here's the shotgun set once again for Giddens. He'll bring a man in motion. That's Cameron Green to the near side. 2 receivers on this near side. He'll roll that this way. Throws it over the head of the intended receiver. He was looking for Emmanuel Mann, and Emmanuel Mann is 6 foot. He needed to be about 7 to catch that one.
Yeah, way over his head. And he jumped really high as far as I could tell, and he missed the ball. Just went right over his fingertips.
And that's just a screen pass, just a regular screen pass, but he was kind of riled up in the backfield and let it go too high. So now the shotgun set, 2 receivers to either side once again for Giddens. He's dropping back to pass, looking over the middle. He's getting rushed by Callaway. He steps up in the pocket, throws it, and it's caught downfield. Emmanuel Mann for a first down to the 49-yard line. That should have been a sack. There were 4 Cavaliers chasing him in the backfield. 2 of them had a hold of him, just couldn't bring him down.
An amazing play by the Jordan quarterback. Seeing him wide open in the middle of the field to get the first down. Amazing. He was harassed in the pocket, trying to get out. Still threw the ball and got a first down.
Giddens kept his eyes downfield, and that's what you're taught to do as a quarterback. Shotgun set, 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side for Giddens. His running back is Epps once again. Epps is lined up off of the left hip of his quarterback. 5 seconds on the play clock. He brings a man in motion. That's Cameron Green. They'll throw that same screen pass. This one's complete. Oh, big juke move. He jukes 2 players out going down the near sideline. He's to about the 30-yard line. Callaway knocked the ball out, but I saw a pink flag fly. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and that's why you'll see a lot of pink going on. With the players, they'll wear a lot of pink, and I like the pink flags as well. It was a chop block was the call on the offense, so those 2 players can pick their ankles back up off the ground.
Yeah. What a play. That same screen pass, the one that failed the first time, but this one very successful if it was not only for that chop block.
Emmanuel Mann, who plays a little bit of Wildcat quarterback, and he was the receiver to the near side of the field near the Callaway sideline.
I would hate to be that Callaway player that just got their ankles broken on that play.
Well, it doesn't really matter after all that, because after the chop block, it's going to be 1st and 25 for Jordan from their own 33. Jordan moving from right to left, as we call it. Shotgun set, 2 receivers to either side for Jordan. Here's the snap to Giddens. Handoff up the middle. This one will get a gain of about 3 and a big tackle from number 9, Trey Hurd, another senior for that Callaway Cavalier defense.
Yeah, Trey blew up the offensive line on Jordan, got him, slung him down. Big tackle by number 9.
Now, Epps, the running back for Jordan, he's 5'7", 170 pounds. He's a sophomore, and he just kind of gets lost in all those big bodies in the trenches. Shotgun set once again for Giddens. He takes the snap, rolling out to the far sideline. Looking for someone to throw. He's sacked in the backfield. Once again, number 9, Trey Hurd, with the big sack in the backfield.
The Jordan offensive line cannot handle that pass rush. I think it was 3 plays in a row. Yeah. They have at least broken the offensive line and almost got to him. And this time they do get to him, and a big loss. It's going to be hard to get this first down.
And then the play where they got the first down, there were 4 defensive linemen in the backfield.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's 3rd, and they have to go from LaGrange to the Alabama state line to get this one.
Yeah.
Shotgun set. Quarterback dropping back, throws a screen pass to the far side of the field. That's Emmanuel Mann looking for a running room. Mann cuts back at the 30, 40, up to the 45, 46-yard line. He got about 20 yards, but he needed about 30.
Again on that play, the offensive line got blown up. Almost got him again with another sack. But that screen pass really quick, threw it to Emmanuel Mann.
Mm-hmm.
Got 20 yards, and it looked promising when he got, at least, 15 yards down. It looked really promising. I was like, wow, he might actually get this first down, but not quite.
And that's why you see them run a lot of screen passes, because they're not really trusting their offensive line to block Callaway. So they're saying, hey, we need to get the ball out fast because the quarterback is going to be getting attacked in the backfield. So here's a punt from the Red Jackets of Jordan. Callaway goes back to field. Oh, it almost hit a Callaway player, but it's going to roll dead at about the 20-yard line. That's where Callaway takes over. There's 3:44 left in the first quarter. Your Cavaliers are up 7-0 on the Red Jackets of Jordan. And Demetrius Coleman and Tank Bigsby coming back out to try to extend that lead. And we talked about how good the defensive line has been for Callaway, and the offensive line doing the same thing in the trenches. They're just dominating. And when you dominate the trenches, you usually win the football game.
Yeah, Jordan's specialty, the run game. Not working out up the middle. Cannot get a hold of form. Now the screen pass and the outside run worked a little bit. They got a lot of yards off those plays.
Shotgun set. Here's a little curl route for Callaway. Completed pass 30, 35, 40. 45, he's going down the sideline. He might go all the way. He's hit from behind at about the 20-yard line. And that is, they will say that's where he stepped out. That is Bonner, number 8, who on a curl route goes a long way for a big Callaway first down.
Big play for the Callaway offense. Hitting number 8 on that curl route. Ran right up the sideline. 3 players missed that tackle on hit number 8. Made it up to the sideline, got hit in the back, fumbled the ball, but it ran safely out of bounds.
And there is now a red jacket down on the field. We're going to take a 1-minute break. You're listening to Cavalier Football on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Now back to the field for Callaway Cavaliers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Coleman in the shotgun, dropping back to pass, looking over the middle, and he fires it too high for his intended wide receiver over the middle. Incomplete pass, and now it'll be 2nd and 10. Just a little bit too high right there for Coleman.
Yeah, threw it, hit his fingertips, almost intercepted, but not quite there to get that interception. But good play on Jordan's defense and a bad play for Callaway's offense.
And there was also a flag on Callaway. False start for the Callaway offense, so now it'll be 1st and 15.
Oh, weird. They don't usually let you play like when they throw the false, start.
When it's a false start, they usually call it a dead play.
They don't really usually let you, run the play. But wow, I was actually shocked it was actually a false start.
Shotgun set for Callaway now. And the referee kind of talking it over, not sure. Think he wanted him to reset.
Oh, yes.
Reset something.
Oh, it was the 2nd down thing. They wanted it second. Was it 2nd? No. I don't know what they're.
It's 1st and 15 for Callaway. They're in the shotgun. Coleman has 2 receivers to his left and 1 to the right. That was a false start. The left tackle kind of wobbled there. He was trying to do a dance move.
Another false start, like we said when we were talking about the keys. Limit the penalties, and they're not doing great at doing that right now.
So now 2 false starts in a row makes it 1st and 20. There's 3:14 left in this first quarter. The Cavaliers are up 7-0 on the Red Jackets. They're in the shotgun here. Coleman snaps it, fakes the handoff. He'll throw a screen pass, and it is dropped by Jacob Freeman. The ball was too low there.
Yeah.
He kind of had to one-hop that one off the turf.
Callaway's quarterback way too low, but Jacob Freeman almost had it in his hands, but didn't. It just went straight through him. But it was really low thrown ball. Couldn't get and hold on to it.
Shotgun set once again for Coleman. 2nd and 20. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Handoff, Tank Bigsby to the near sideline. He's at the 30. Big block from Keandre Jones. Down inside the 15-yard line goes Tank Bigsby. And there's a flag on the play, and I think it's going to be on Keandre. As a lineman, what you call those kind of blocks is a pancake block, where he had a hold of the defensive end, and he drove him into the turf. But I think they're going to call holding on him.
The beast, the one that ran through Jordan's defense to get that touchdown. Huge block on that play to get. Hang on.
To give Tank Bigsby
Yeah,
a big
Tank.
run.
I couldn't think of his name. Tank, a really nice first down, but yeah, I'm not sure what the penalty was, but it drove
holding.
Callaway back.
They called holding on Keandre, and he threw the pink penalty flag at Keandre, and Keandre just stood there with his hands on his hips like, really?
It was a huge block by Keandre.
It's like, I pancake blocked this guy. This is going to be on film. I'll get credit for this on film. And you call holding?
Yeah, I didn't see any hold on that play.
So now it's 2nd and forever. Shotgun set, rolling out to the far sideline is Coleman. A good pitch and catch, and that'll go all the way to about the 24-yard line. That'll get a bunch of that yardage back, but now it's going to be 2nd and 14. Clock runs to about 2:30 left in the first quarter.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this. Demetrius Coleman reminds me a lot of how I play football games on video games. As I run out of the pocket, throw it on the run.
Yeah.
It reminds me a lot of that. I've seen a lot of that already.
Instead of being a pocket passer, you like rolling out to the sides.
Rolling out, right.
So Coleman rolling out to this near side once again, looking over the top. Good pitch and catch to number 3 to about the 10. Runs over a man at the 10-yard line. He's down to the 8. That should be good enough for a Cavalier first down. And that was Nathan Sapp. So the defender, the DB for Jordan, tried to be cool and pick him up in the air and slam him. Didn't work.
He ran straight through him. And again, Demetrius Coleman running out on the run, throwing the ball, completing the pass, getting a first down.
Shotgun set, first and goal. Coleman over the middle to the end zone. Did he get it? Touchdown, Cavaliers. What a catch in the end zone. Man, he high-pointed the football, and the corner and the wide receiver both had their hands on it in the end zone, but the wide receiver wins the tiebreaker. Let's see, that is number 16.
What a catch by number 16.
Marcus Mormon with a great catch, the junior wide receiver. Just high-pointed that football and came down with it, used his strength to come down with it instead of the DB. So now it's 13-0 Callaway.
On that play, at first, I only seen a white jersey over there, so I thought it was an interception. I was like, wow, what a bad throw on, Demetrius Coleman's part. But did not see Callaway there. I was really wrong. Got the touchdown, surprisingly.
PAT is up and good from Hunter Williamson. Callaway extending their lead. It's 14-0 over Jordan with 1:54 left in the first quarter. We're going to take a 30-second break. You're listening to Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, football fans. Jonathan Moose Map here from Glenn Smith in Opelika, Alabama. We love this time of year with all the excitement of football, and we also love that Glenn Smith can play a part in supporting high school sports. We support the team, the coaches, the band, the cheerleaders, and of course the families and the fans. At Glenn Smith, we're proud to be your local Chevrolet Buick and GMC dealer with over 500 new and used vehicles every day. Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. That's Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Now back to the field for Callaway Cavaliers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to beautiful Callaway Stadium, and Callaway up 14-0 on top of Jordan right now. The kickoff from Callaway's Hunter Williamson will sail out of bounds once again, and it'll be 1st and 10 for Jordan from the 35-yard line. So a little nugget here on Marcus Mormon. He had a 95-yard pick six against Opelika earlier in the season. So definitely a great athlete, and he showed it there as he high-pointed that football and manhandled the cornerback as he brought it down the end zone.
95-yard pick six on Opelika.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I need oxygen after that one.
Yeah.
Shotgun set now for the Red Jackets of Jordan. Here's the handoff to Epps up the middle. Big hit. He loses the football. Who fell on it? Callaway says they have it.
I think Callaway fell on it.
Callaway has the football at the 31-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Cavaliers. The defense very opportunistic tonight, and they are going for the football.
Okay, one thing that a team needs is their fan base. Thing is with Jordan only has what I see 6 fans on their side of the field in their stands.
You're not wrong.
And
no band.
Yeah, no band at all. No cheer. I don't even see cheerleaders over there. The thing that a team needs is their fan base, their band, to get the team pumped up to win the game. Jordan has none of that here tonight.
I'm getting that I understand that it is wet and it's cold, but there's Callaway fans everywhere down here, and just not much going on the Jordan side.
Yeah, usually you want the big games like Callaway here, number 4 in their region. You want to come to those games.
Coleman on a screen pass. This one will fall incomplete. He was looking for Jacob Freeman, but if he would have even completed that screen pass, they were already 15 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and there were 3 Jordan defensive players back there with him. So, if he would have completed that pass, a big loss there.
So maybe just kind of throw that one in the dirt and mark that one up as just a nope on that play. 2nd and 10 now for Coleman. He's in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Throws that little curl route once again. He's at the 20-yard line, stays on his feet, inside the 15, and he's down right at the 15-yard line. That was Nathan Sapp that time on the curl route. Just what happens there, it's an RPO. It's a run-pass option where Coleman's in the backfield. He fakes the handoff to Bigsby, and his quick read, his hot read, is the slot receiver that is on a curl route. He hit him there, and he made something happen and got a big Cavalier first down. So now Coleman in the shotgun, dropping back to pass, looking over the middle, throws way over his receiver. He had Tank Bigsby wide open in the flats, but he didn't look that way. He was looking for the big shot to the end zone.
Again, on that last play, the curl route, the same exact play, just with a different wide receiver. Big play. That play has seemed to work, and I think they'll continue to do it. And on this play, bad throw in the end zone. Not even a single Callaway wide receiver in the end zone. It was thrown, almost intercepted.
2nd and 10, handoff, Tank Bigsby to the near sideline. He dives for the pylon, and they say he's short.
One of Callaway's biggest offensive players, Tank, almost getting there, but they will say he jumped or went out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
Say Tank is out at the 3-yard line.
The 3-yard
the
line.
4. Tank's out at the 4, but it's going to be 1st and goal for the Cavaliers of Callaway. Tank will get subbed out once again. I wonder. No, they won't. I was wondering if they go in the beast package, but I see that Keandre is playing offensive tackle. There is, however,
a big boy back in the backfield.
There's an offensive lineman that's playing running back in this situation. This is a power eye set, a handoff up the middle. Big number 52, and he's in. Touchdown, Callaway. Keyshawn Cameron, the offensive lineman, a senior for these Cavaliers, and he gets into the end zone. So the big boy's getting some love tonight.
Yeah, you might as well call that a beast package as well, because that was a big man going into your, into the defensive line, running through them. And I saw one of the Jordan players get out of the way on that.
He was like, no.
Yeah, he was like, not happening today. He's like, that just happened with Keandre. He was like, not happening again.
So here comes the PAT from number 40, Hunter Williamson. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it is good. So 21-0 Callaway. We still have 1 minute, 2 seconds left in this first quarter. Now, I said that was a power I formation, and what happened on that play was they had Tyreek Andrews, who's a tight end defensive lineman. He's a senior. He was one of the fullbacks on that play. So you had 3 linemen. 2 of them were fullbacks, and 1 was a running back. That's
Beast
just
package.
a huge no from the defense.
Beast package.
Man.
Running straight through them once again to get in the end zone.
And the train is coming. It's on the tracks, and it is rolling.
Yes.
You need to get out of the way.
Already 21-0 late in the first quarter. Big on the scoreboard right now.
Callaway playing pretty good on offense and defense. Here's the kickoff. This one's not going out of bounds. It'll be fielded at the 5-yard line, looking for running room of the Red Jackets of Jordan. And they'll get up to about the 25-yard line. He keeps those legs churning, just like he's churning butter. He gets up to the 27.
Yeah, the Jordan special teams got behind that clump of players and pushed him for an extra 1, maybe 2 yards.
So this will be the worst field position Jordan's had all night long. The first time they had the ball on offense, they were at the Callaway 36, which that drive ended in a blocked field goal, which is what swung the momentum for Callaway, and that's what started this onslaught of offense.
And a key to the game, momentum. Get your offense going. Get your
Start fast.
Yeah, start fast. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah. Start fast, get into rhythm on offense. They have done that. You can check that box.
Yeah.
Shotgun set now for Jordan. Giddens, the quarterback, takes a snap. He'll fake the handoff, throws a little curl route over the middle to Mann. Actually, that is Cameron Green, excuse me. Cameron Green up to the 34-yard line. That's good enough for 7 yards.
Yeah, a little, what was that, an out route?
That was a curl route. That was the same exact play Callaway's been running.
Yeah, but the thing is, no Jordan player in front of him to block. There were at least 5, maybe 6 Callaway defensive players on that tackle.
Giddens in the shotgun once again. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. 16 seconds on the play clock, 13 on the game clock. They will snap it. Hand it off up the middle to Epps. Looking for running room. He'll get a first down to the 41-yard line.
A big spin move by number 4.
Terrell Dawson, excuse me.
Big spin move to get the first down. Maybe that's your momentum on offense. Get the running game going.
Dawson gets the first down, and that is the end of the first quarter. The Cavaliers of Callaway up 21-0 on top of Jordan. We'll take a 2-minute break. You're listening to Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is a place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, inside the Piggly Wiggly at Lee's Crossing, and in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. We have your flu shot ready, so come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Now back to the field for Callaway Cavaliers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to the beautiful Callaway Stadium. The Cavaliers were all over the Red Jackets in the first quarter. It's 21-0 Callaway as we start the second quarter. And Jordan will start with the ball on their own 41-yard line. They're moving from left to right as we see it. Shotgun set. They'll throw a little screen pass over to the far sideline, and this one falls incomplete. The quarterback just lobbed it up there.
Yeah, I mean, it reminds me of Tua a little bit, just lobbing up there, prayer in the air right there, but did not complete the pass.
That was a screen pass, and he threw. If you like baseball and you like watching baseball, you know there's fastballs and there's curveballs. He threw a curveball. That was like he threw an ephus. That was like slower than anything else. Luckily, it didn't get picked off for Jordan. Shotgun set. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Here's the snap to Giddens. Fakes the handoff, throws the curl route to the far sideline. Incomplete. Good hit by the DB on the far sideline.
Almost had that completed pass, but dropped it. He heard footsteps coming behind him and dropped the pass.
So now it's 3rd and 10 from the 41-yard line for the Red Jackets.
2 big plays for the Callaway defense, getting 2 incomplete passes back to back. Maybe a defensive
big defensive stop would work.
Yeah, there we go.
So now an empty backfield for the quarterback Giddens. 4 seconds on the play clock. 3 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Giddens drops back, looking over the middle. Has to step up in the pocket. He loses the football. I think Jordan fell on it. Yeah.
I see an offensive lineman jumped on that ball.
Keandre Jones was the man who came from his defensive tackle spot and knocked that ball out of the quarterback's hands. There was a man there, too, that could have fallen on it for Callaway, but just couldn't get his hands on it. So now the Red Jackets of Jordan will have to punt. Callaway back deep to receive with their feet standing at their own 30-yard line. Here comes the Callaway special teams, though. The punter's going to have to run it, and he's slammed at the 35-yard line.
Big play on the special teams of Callaway getting that stop.
The punter for Jordan could not handle the snap. He dropped the snap, and when he looked up, he had 3 Cavaliers in his face, and he said, I'm not trying to punt this ball. So he started running to the far sideline, and he was picked up and dropped by Dre Potts. So now 1st and 10 Callaway from the 35-yard line. Callaway already up 21-0. So the last thing Jordan needed for them to have was more momentum.
Amazing field position for Callaway. Would not be surprised if they get in the end zone once again on this.
Shotgun set. Here's a little sweep play, a little pop pass to number 2. Good juke. He's to the far sideline. Jukes another man inside the 15, inside the 10. He's down to about the 4. Jacob Freeman.
Big run. Juked 2 defensive players on the Jordan defense. Big play by Jacob Freeman.
Jacob Freeman just breaking everyone's ankles out there as he gets to a 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. Shotgun set for Coleman. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Tank Bigsby, the running back in the backfield. They'll fake the handoff to him. They're throwing the fade route in the end zone, and there's a flag that was thrown at the line of scrimmage. I saw that.
I'm pretty sure that's going to be a hold on Callaway.
Coleman was looking for the one-on-one coverage in the end zone, just couldn't get it to his receiver out there. And the flag is on Callaway. That's going to back them up. So they were 1st and goal from their own 8, and another penalty that's going to back them up once again. So now it's 1st and goal from the 12-yard line for Callaway. Callaway 21, Jordan 0 with 10:50 left in the first half. Shotgun set for Demetrius Coleman. Single receiver to the near side, 2 to the far side. Here's the snap. He's going to fake it. He hands it off to the near sideline. Number 27 is in the end zone. Touchdown, Callaway.
Number 27, Charlie Dixon, with a big play on offense, running on the outside and getting the touchdown.
Charlie Dixon just on an end around play to the near sideline, and he was nearly untouched till he got to the end zone.
Yeah.
And 2 guys tried to hit him, but
He was at the 1, and the 2
Too
guys threw him into the end zone, so helped him out. Wouldn't matter on that.
it's too late by then. So now the PAT from Hunter Williamson. He is 3 for 3 so far. Snap is a little low. A good play right there from the holder. Picked it up off the ground, off the hop, put it back down, and the kick is up and good. Callaway 28, Jordan 0. 10:41 left in the first half. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
It is sell down time at Nissan of LaGrange. Richard Cates here, General Manager with Nissan of LaGrange, and it is time to start moving out all of our 2018 inventory to make room for the 2019s. That means the best savings of the year are taking place right now. Have you been hesitant to look because you're waiting for the perfect time? Well, now is your chance. You can visit Nissan of LaGrange on the Parkway or check us out where we are always open at nissanoflagrange.com. Visit soon to receive great pricing and the great experience our customers have come to expect. Nissan of LaGrange, your friendliest hometown dealer.
Now back to the field for Callaway Cavaliers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
The kickoff from Hunter Williamson, fielded by the Red Jackets. They'll run it up the far sideline, all the way up to the 32-yard line. That's where they'll start 1st and 10. If you're just joining us, good evening from the beautiful Callaway Stadium. With 10:32 left in the first half, Callaway's up 28-0 on the Red Jackets of Jordan. Jordan tonight wearing white on white jerseys, white pants with kind of red numerals, a red helmet, and 2 red stripes down each side of the pants. Callaway wearing black uniforms with silver numbers that are outlined in red, numbers on each shoulder. Red pants with a white stripe down each side with the red engraved Callaway in each leg. Here's a snap in the pistol. They'll throw a screen pass to the near side. Almost intercepted. Nowhere to go. That's a big loss on that play.
The Jordan offense yet to, really get the offense going. Now, they've had a few, decent plays getting up to I think it was like inside the 20-yard line. But, again, brought back by the chop block. But, yeah, cannot seem to get nothing going.
Dre Towns almost with the interception as he saw that coming from a mile away. So now an empty backfield for the quarterback, Giddens. 3 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. They're all stacked. 4 seconds on the play clock. They'll throw a screen to the far sideline, looking for some running room. And he is tripped up. And he falls down at the 31-yard line. That's near the original line of scrimmage.
Maybe got 1, maybe 2 yards. But that screen pass worked a couple times, but did not work this time, as he only got 2 yards.
That's Terrell Barnes on the reception. So now it's 3rd and 10 for the Red Jackets. They'll line up in the shotgun set. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side for Giddens. His running back off of his left hip is Latrell Dawson. Now he'll flip Dawson to his right hip. 5 on the play clock. He's got to get the snap off. He snaps it. He fakes the handoff, and he's hitting the backfield by multiple Cavaliers. And he had to abandon ship at about the 20-yard line. So it's going to be 4th and long for the Red Jackets. So now Jordan forced to punt once again. Back deep to receive for Callaway is going to be Jameer Jones. He'll be lined up at the Callaway 45-yard line. Now he'll step up to about midfield. Jordan has to watch out for a punt block, and this is a low line drive punt.
Oh, muffed. I think he touched it. No, I think number 11 did touch it.
He might have touched it. I'm not sure.
Jordan falls on it.
Jordan fell on it. Let's see what they call here.
The ref threw something out of his pocket. I don't
Yeah,
know what it was.
That's the possession bag.
Oh.
So the man that was fielding it was Jameer Jones. It was a low line drive punt, and it bounced right in front of his hands, and it looked like he might have touched it.
I'm pretty sure he touched it because that ball did change directions, but I think they're going to give Callaway the ball.
But with his body language, he kind of played it off like he didn't touch it. So they say he did not touch it, which we don't have instant replay.
Yeah,
we can't tell.
Yeah, we have no clue if they did or did not touch it.
So now Callaway has the ball 1st and 10 from their own 28-yard line. They'll line up in the I formation, 2 receivers to the near side. Callaway got some second stringers in there now, I do believe. There'll be a whistle and a stoppage of play. Penalty.
Oh, it was offsides on the defense.
Penalty on the defense. That'll move Callaway up 5 yards.
Yeah, I think I may have saw number 60, I think that is, on the Jordan defense jump. Or is that 50? I'm not really sure.
Shotgun set for Coleman. Here's the snap, looking over the middle. Got a man. Caught it to the 50. Blitzing to the far sideline, trying to get all the way down to the 33-yard line. That is number 22, Lamarcio Brooks. Brooks caught the slant route, turned on the afterburners, and had one man to beat, but that man was Latrell Dawson, and Dawson caught him at the 33-yard line. But it's a big 1st and 10 for the Callaway Cavaliers. Now, shotgun set once again for Coleman. Takes the snap, hands it off up the middle. Looking for running room is Tank Bigsby. He's to the near sideline, runs over his own wide receiver, and he keeps those legs turning inside the 15. He's still going, and they finally push him back at the 14-yard line. So his receiver,
number 88,
got
ran over. Man Swanson got ran over so he could get by him. Hey, good play running him over. He still got positive yards on it.
Man Swanson was blocking closest to the Callaway sideline, and Tank just pushed him in the back and made him pancake block the DB, and he kept running. So now a Wildcat formation for Callaway, kind of a busted play as Jacob Freeman had caught the ball, but he stopped in the backfield. So now it's going to be 2nd and 10 after no gain on that play. Freeman was not ready for the snap, it didn't seem, because he was looking at the guy he had running in motion. So now it's 2nd and 10 for the Cavaliers. They're lined up at their own they're lined up at the Jordan 15-yard line. I formation. A single receiver lined up to either side. Here's the snap. Toss to the near sideline. He's got a blocker in front of him. Tank Bigsby dives for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown, Callaway.
Dove from the 4-yard line all the way into the end zone. Wow. Just got it stretched over the, line.
Tank
got the touchdown.
Tank gets in the end zone, and Callaway extends their lead once again. It's 34-0 now. Lining up for the PAT is number 40, Hunter Williamson. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it is good. 35-0 Cavaliers with 6:50 left in the first half. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Callaway football on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff
are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Now back to the fields for Callaway Cavaliers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. And a fumble on the ensuing kickoff, and Callaway catches it in midair, and there's a scrum going on, and they push him all the way down to the Jordan 14-yard line. So on the ensuing kickoff, Jordan had caught the ball. The player got hit, threw the ball up in the air, and it was caught in midair by Callaway. That was Keir Jackson, number 24, the freshman, who got it done on special teams, and his teammates letting him know about it on the sidelines.
Yet another fumble by Jordan. The last fumble they did, they recovered their own fumble. This time, it popped out of his arm. He tried to tip it, and it landed right into the Callaway special teams' hands.
So now, Callaway up 35-0, and they have the ball on the Jordan 15. Shotgun set for Coleman. He's rolling out to the far sideline, looking over the middle, throws it to the back of the end zone. It is, well, it was a great catch, but it appears he was out of bounds.
From my perspective, I thought that was going to be a touchdown. Like, it looked like he had both feet in bounds, just barely, but they're going to call it incomplete.
Yeah, we need instant replay to confirm or deny that one.
Yeah, we sadly do not have that in high school games, but they do have a video board. But that
Hanley has it. The Alabama High School Athletic Association approved it last year.
Oh.
Well, approved it this year. And we did Hanley against Leeds last week, and Hanley actually got a call overturned on an instant replay.
Wow, I did not know they had that.
Yep. And so on 2nd and 10, the slant route is incomplete to the intended receiver, number 17, Bryce Curian.
Yeah, he was destroyed on that play, like straight up tackled on that route.
I'll give you another stat after this play. It's 3rd and 10 from the 15-yard line for Coleman. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Tank Bigsby, the running back, off of Coleman's right hip in the backfield. Here's the snap. Coleman drops back to pass, throwing over the middle. He's got a man, and it is caught. Touchdown, Callaway. Once again, that one just a toss over the middle to Jacob Freeman. Freeman was the slot receiver to the far side of the field. He ran a seam route, just ran straight into the end zone, had one man under him and one man over him, and he still caught the ball.
Yeah, 2 defensive players, defending him, still caught the ball. It's like the Jordan defense did not even try to intercept that ball. Both backs turned against the ball.
The PAT is up and good for the Cavaliers. And with 6:19 left in the first half, it's 42-0 Cavaliers all over Jordan. And as the rain falls at beautiful Callaway Stadium, Jordan's getting washed away in the high tide of Callaway.
They have no sort of fan base here. They are just falling apart here in the second quarter. No defense. The defense is not playing well. The offense, the special teams is fumbling the ball. The offense hasn't touched the ball in, I think, 4 minutes of this game, or in the second quarter.
Callaway's had 2 drives in the time that they've had 1, and they scored on both of them.
Yeah, limiting those turnovers they must do, and they're not doing well.
Here comes the kickoff from Callaway. Hunter Williamson. It is fielded at the 10-yard line, looking for running room. Boom! Big hit up the middle of the field and to about the 30-yard line. They'll say he's down at the 31, and there is a Jordan player down at the 20.
On that play, I don't think that was a big hit on the Jordan player. He ran over a guy.
There's a Jordan player down. We're going to take a 1-minute break. You're listening to Cavalier Football on the Eagle Sports Network.
State Farm Captain Misty here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Now back to the field for Callaway Cavaliers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
So the Jordan player gets up and walks off the field under his own power. His left shoulder is kind of hanging off of his side right now, kind of taking care of it. I think it was Emmanuel Mann that was the injured player. I'm not sure, though. Can't really see the number.
See his number. It might be number 4. It's now that I'm looking at it. Or number 6.
Yeah.
There is no number 6.
Yeah. There's, like I said, I mentioned the rain, and it is a torrential downpour outside, forecast-wise, and it's also a torrential downpour of offense for the Cavaliers, getting it done in every aspect on offense, throwing the ball, running the ball, blocking, everything.
Yeah, you would think with this rain there will be a lot of bad plays on offense with the players slipping, the quarterback, the ball, flying out of his hand, because of the rain, it will slip out. But not really on this Callaway offense. They're playing really well, but the Jordan special teams had one big, turnover that led to Callaway getting up 42-0 here in the second quarter.
So Jordan's going to take a timeout. Callaway's up 42-0 with 6:12 left in the first half. And this is the first time we've seen Callaway this year, as we normally call Alabama high school football games. What do you think of this Callaway Cavalier team?
Amazing team. They're huge. This is the first big high school team I've saw, big, high school teams, but this is one of the biggest teams I've ever seen. Amazing players.
A lot of D1 athletes on this team.
Yes, and a lot of seniors good leaving, like Tank. He is a senior. I think he's a senior.
Tank's a junior.
Oh, he's a junior?
Class of
I thought he was a
2020.
senior.
Keandre is a senior.
Yeah, he's a senior.
Here's a shotgun snap throw over the middle. Incomplete. That was almost intercepted. Pass intended for Emmanuel Mann. So Mann was not the injured player.
Yeah.
Pass was intended for Mann. Incomplete on the play, and it's going to be second and long.
The quarterback was destroyed on that play. Right as he threw it, he was hit. And that turned up to be a bad throw.
He doesn't really have a chance to throw the ball.
Yeah, his offensive line not helping him. He has a similar situation like Auburn does. Cannot get help from his offensive line to stay in the pocket. But
as soon as he looks up, there's at least three.
Yeah, at least 3.
So now he drops back to pass, throws it over the middle. This one is incomplete.
Emmanuel Mann slipping on the play. The rain impacted him. Wouldn't you call that the turf monster?
I would call that the 12th man right there.
Well,
the 12th man, the turf monster, yeah.
Yeah, Emmanuel
Not
Mann
just that,
slipping
but
on the play.
Not just that, but he had his hands on the ball, it appeared, but just slipped out of his hands.
Yeah, as I'm looking at that instant replay, as he's catching the ball, he looks upfield, which you're not supposed to do, and he slips and drops the ball.
Gotta have your eyes on the ball.
Yeah, until you catch it, then you run upfield.
Yeah.
But he did not do that correctly on this play, and that made him pay.
Third and long, shotgun set, 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Dropping back to pass and throwing over the middle. It was almost intercepted. So there was a fight for the football. The pass was to Cameron Green. Green was fighting for the football with Marcus Mormon, and they flipped it up between each other, and they were both fighting for it in the air.
Fighting for it, tipping the ball constantly. And again, the offensive line for Jordan, 3 players were in the quarterback's face. One player almost had the ball, almost hit his hand right as he threw the ball, but did not quite get there.
So Jordan back to punt once again, almost blocked. He kicks this one straight up in the air. It will bounce and take a Callaway roll, and the ball dies at the Jordan 39-yard line. Again, great field position now.
A terrible kick by Jordan giving Callaway amazing field position. Won't be surprised if Callaway scores yet again.
It is so hard to punt the ball in the rain because the ball gets kind of waterlogged, and that thing hurts.
And apparently it's hard to catch the ball, as we saw in 2 back-to-back plays.
And back to that stat, Andrew texted me and sent a stat. You know, Bremen, number 5 in the state, as Callaway's number 4. Against Bremen, Tank Bigsby, 19 carries, 309 yards, and 3 touchdowns. He is a beast all in itself, and he gets called on this play they hand it off to him on this play, and he gets a big first down all the way up to the 27-yard line. So Tank just getting it done. He gets it done out of the backfield, receiving and running the football.
An amazing athlete for being a junior in high school. I thought he was a senior for how he played, because usually a senior has a lot of experience. Like, he reminds me of Spanky Watts from Hanley. Great athlete. But
I formation now, single receiver to either side, 4 seconds on the play clock. Coleman needs to get it off, and he does. Fullback dive up the middle, big hit from the fullback. He rumbles his way down inside the 20, and he's close to a first down at the 17-yard line. That's number 10, Jabari Smith, also a junior. And he was rumbling, bumbling, not fumbling all the way down inside the 20.
Yeah, you ran over the Jordan secondary.
So 1st and 10 now. Callaway from the 18-yard line. Here comes Callaway once again. 4:40 left in the first half. It's 42-0 Callaway. I formation. Tank Bigsby dots the I in the backfield. 2 receivers to the far side. Here's a snap. Toss to Tank. Tank to the far sideline. Good blocks from his receivers, and he waltzes into the end zone for a touchdown, but I believe I saw a flag. That's why I didn't get excited about it. Because
he was untouched running into the end zone, but I did not see the flag. Yeah, there I see it on the
side judge to the far sideline. Yep.
Yeah, I see it on the 17-yard line now. So, yeah, it will come back. Probably going to be a hold on Callaway.
The side judge to the far sideline, which was the Jordan sideline, was the one that threw the flag. Now, when it's a sweep play like that, your receiver's job is to seal that zone for the running back to run through. Both of the receivers had turned their DBs with their back to the Jordan sideline. They did a perfect job on that play of blocking. And that's an underrated trait for a wide receiver, is being able to block on a run play. I formation once again. Coleman hands this one off up the middle. Looking for running room is big number 27, Charlie Dixon. And Charlie is taken down in the backfield for a loss.
Yeah, could not get the run to form there. The Callaway offensive line, surprisingly, was blown up there. And a big loss for Callaway.
3.5 minutes left.
With the key of the game, limiting penalties, now they're really behind the sticks. So Callaway's offense in trouble with a 2nd and long coming up.
2nd and 24 for Callaway now. It was 1st and 10 from inside their 20. Now it's first and 24 from the 31. Once again, Dixon dots the I in the backfield. Dropping back to pass. Looking for the bomb in the end zone. Touchdown, Callaway.
Number 12, Dre Potts, wide open in the end zone.
And Coleman hits him on the post route toward the end zone. Wide open. Touchdown, Callaway. Dre Potts. That extends the lead to 48-0. We'll see if Hunter Williamson can increase the lead by 1. So far, he hasn't missed a PAT.
How the Callaway's offense is playing, these penalties that they're getting, it seems to not matter because they're just destroying the Jordan defense. The secondary cannot handle Callaway's quarterback, Jacob Freeman.
That wasn't Williamson on that one. I think that was Lavarius Patterson that kicked that football. It was up, and it was good at any rate. So it's 49-0, all Callaway in the first half. 2:54 left. And Hunter Williamson preparing to kick off once again. Just, you can see the athleticism, the speed, the strength, everything about Callaway is taking over. Williamson lining up to kick off from our right to our left as we see it from the 40-yard line. Kick is away. It's fielded at the 5-yard line. It's fumbled there. He'll pick it up at the 5, looking for running room. Jukes by one man. He's to the 15, 20, and he spins into a Callaway defender.
Yet another fumble on the special teams, but they did recover this one. Could have been a big play on the Callaway special teams if they were there to grab that one.
And now it's going to be 1st and 10. Jordan from their own 23-yard line, it appears. It's 49-0 Callaway with 2:24 left. The clock is running. And Callaway has just been dominant.
Yes. I mean, up on the score, 49-0, you could say that.
So 1st and 10. Jordan kind of looking for something, some kind of hope, something to believe in here. They're in the shotgun set. There's 7 seconds on the play clock. 2 receivers to either side. They need to get the snap off. They'll snap it, but that's a false start.
I saw that. And I didn't think the ref was going to call it. It was kind of a late call on that one.
Jalen Wyatt, false start to this near sideline. I got a text from my buddy Britt. Britt said, I see the athleticism, speed, and strength of Callaway. He sees the violent speed and momentum. Oh, man. Britt, I hope you're getting better, buddy. Britt's been really sick. Wasn't able to go to the show last night. He's been sick. His dogs have been sick. It's been a rough week for the Thompson household, but hopefully everybody's getting better. Shotgun set. Here's the handoff. Fakes the handoff up the middle, but he got hit in the backfield. He lost the football, and guess who has it?
Callaway. I thought he was down. I saw him fumble it, but I thought he was down. But the refs will give Callaway the ball inside the 10-yard line.
Callaway football. There's 1 minute left in the first half. Callaway has the ball on the Jordan 8-yard line.
The clock is still going. Down to 50 seconds, 49.
We got a running clock.
No, that's not good.
Do you try to put this one in the end zone?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, I do.
Savagery. Savagery. Not taking.
Don't give Jordan any hope, to come back, which at this point, the way Callaway's defense is playing, I do not see them doing that by any chance. But,
Coleman's just going to take a knee, I believe.
But, yeah, I would get this in the end zone.
He's going to take a knee.
Of course he is.
Coleman takes a knee, and that's probably going to be the last play before halftime. They're calling all the players off the field. Everybody's going there for halftime. Your score, Callaway 49, Jordan 0. Heading into halftime, it's all Callaway all night long. We'll take a 3-minute break. You're listening to Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hey folks, T-O-double-D, Todd Parrish here with Kia LaGrange. This October we're going pink for breast cancer awareness. For each new car sold, we'll be donating a portion of our sales to Hope for a Day. This month's featured vehicle is a 2019 Kia Forte FE 6-speed. And yet, it's a rule breaker, a limit pusher. It's style and value rolled into fun. Drive out in yours today for only $15,988. Shop our complete inventory at any time online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy.
Stop number 110922. Price plus tax, tag, and title. See Kia LaGrange for complete details.
Now back to the field for Callaway Cavaliers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to the beautiful Callaway Stadium. Your score at halftime, it's been all Cavaliers 49-0. And Chance, what were your impressions of the Cavaliers in the first half?
Dominant. That is my expression. They blew up on offense. Multiple big plays with Tank Bigsby. Big plays by him. You have Jacob Freeman. He is being a great quarterback, throwing how many? I think 3 touchdown passes already.
Yep.
Big right now. I don't think they're going to slow down in the second half unless they play their second and third stringers.
And Coleman only a sophomore.
Wow.
Yeah.
Talented young man.
Coleman a sophomore, and then you got Tank Bigsby, who's a junior, so you're going to see that duo again next year.
Yes, very talented. I bet they are glad to have them next year because now that I'm looking at this team, they are probably the top 2 on my list right now.
Of?
Callaway offense.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
The Callaway offense.
I was wondering if you were talking about like Callaway offense. This team is like the top 2 of all the teams you've seen this year. That's what I was thinking.
Well, they're probably number 1. If all the teams I've seen, yeah, they're number 1.
They're really good, really good football team. But Jordan just couldn't get anything going in the first half. They tried to get some stuff going from Emmanuel Mann, but he looked like he was a man down out there.
I thought there was going to be a little hope when they were in field goal range, but the Callaway defense destroying Jordan's offense on that play and blocking the field goal and giving Callaway the start they needed. Start fast, get into the rhythm as a
let's go back to these keys of the game.
Yes.
All right. So before the game, we talked about the keys of the game. The keys of the game for Callaway to win: start fast, get into a rhythm on offense. Well, you're up 49-0 at halftime.
I think they've done that.
Check that box
really
off.
well.
Establish the run early. Tank Bigsby.
Amazing.
Check that box.
Check that one.
Stop the run.
I think they've done that really well.
Check that box.
Now, honestly, instead of stopping the run, they need to stop that screen pass because there are 3 big plays by the Jordan offense on that screen pass.
Yep. That was all they have.
Yeah, pretty much. And they have done really well on that screen pass, but still cannot get on the scoreboard.
So they're 3 for 3. Limit penalties.
Yeah.
They didn't do that one.
Yeah, they didn't do that one, but it really didn't matter because they have scored on every single drive so far.
3 for 4. 3 for 4 is pretty nice. But not as good as 4 for 4, but 3 for 4 is pretty good.
Now let's compare Jordan for those keys. They have no more fans in the stadium right now. Yeah. They're all gone. There's nobody in the away team fans.
The rain. They couldn't stop the rain.
Okay. Now these defensive keys for Jordan. Start fast. I thought they were going to start fast, but no.
They started fast when you got the opening kickoff was fumbled, and they started from the Callaway 36-yard line.
Yeah,
So
and
started fast.
After that blocked field goal, X that one. Not a check.
Once you got the blocked field goal, you could just see the proverbial winds blowing out of the sails.
Establishing the run. No, they have not done that.
Close.
Maybe 1, maybe 2 decent plays on the run, but nothing big.
That's where they fumbled
check
the ball.
that one. Yeah, on the special teams, they're doing terrible. 2 or 3 fumbles on special teams. Not a good day for them. Stopping the run. No, they have not done that.
Tank Bigsby and big number 27, Charlie Dixon.
And limiting penalties? I think they've done that. There hasn't been many penalties on Jordan.
Well, they haven't had a chance to have many penalties when they've had more turnovers than they've had penalties.
Sure, and they haven't had much time on the field. I think they've had, a lot of drives, but not much time, most of them being 3 and outs.
When you have more turnovers than penalties, that's a recipe for disaster. And it's 49-0, so they're in desperate need of disaster relief.
Yes, maybe they can put up a few scores coming in the second half. Maybe the coach getting them in. Maybe we'll get them in the rhythm coming out of the second, in the third quarter. That's what I'm trying to say.
If you're the coach for Jordan, what do you do for the second half to try to get your team in the end zone?
Oh, I would try to do more of that screen pass because it has been successful. It has, but there's not much you can do with the Callaway defense playing like this, and they cannot establish a run. They can't throw the ball. Well, they've had a little success throwing the ball, but not much.
Screen passes.
Yeah, well, they had a few, down the middle passes that have been successful, but they haven't had chances to get in the end zone and get on the scoreboard. Just not a good day for Jordan's offense or defense.
Andrew just texted me. He's been keeping up with the game. Coleman, the starting quarterback, this is his second start this season. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking Jacob Freeman has been the starter all season. Coleman, this is his second start. Tonight is his second start. I can't remember the last time we did Callaway. They had a really young quarterback that was number 12 that was really, really good. Which one is he? You're going to have to tell me. I'm not sure if it's Coleman or if it is Freeman. I think it's Freeman. I'm pretty sure it was him.
Wait, what are we trying to figure out?
When I called Callaway games in like 2016, they had a really good young quarterback. He was a freshman then.
Oh, okay.
And he was number 12. And I'm thinking it's Freeman because Freeman is a junior now.
Probably going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, Freeman.
He was a really, really good athlete. But Callaway is all over Jordan, 49-0. And it's been Tank Bigsby, Demetrius Coleman, Jacob Freeman, Dre Potts, Marcus Morman. That has been the whole list of guys that have just been absolutely killing everybody.
Yeah, you have said that correctly.
Yeah, number 12 was Braylon Sanders. Yeah, that was the wide receiver. It wasn't him then. There was a young quarterback that was really good. I can't remember his number.
Who was the big guy that on the
Keandre?
Yeah, Keandre. I'm looking for his name, but I could not find it.
Keandre Jones, 58. That's the offensive tackle who's committed to your Auburn Tigers, which they need him.
They really need him.
Desperately.
He has been a big part of this Callaway offense as well.
And defense. His defensive tackle, he got a fumble.
Yes, he has.
He forced a fumble, and Keyshawn Cameron, another lineman who got in the end zone. So you've got 2 big boy touchdowns, which you love to see. They've accounted for more points than Jordan has tonight.
Yes, they have. Very surprising.
So we're going to take a break. You're listening to Callaway Cavalier Football on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Now back to the field for Callaway Cavaliers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to beautiful Callaway Stadium. 11 minutes left here in halftime. Callaway up 49-0 on top of Jordan. And you said you wanted to bring something up during the break, and what is that?
What do you think your top 5 predictions in the college football rankings at the end of the season? What do you think will be the top 5, like before playoffs and whatnot?
Top 5 or top 4? Because only the top 4 matters.
Well, let's just top 5. Let's just do top 5. Might as well do top 5 because you never know, something can happen.
So at our college football show that we do every Wednesday night on Eagle 102.3, it's the Kenny Knox College Football Countdown every Wednesday night starting at 7 Georgia time, I believe. But last night we talked about this. I had Alabama at 1. Number 2, I had Clemson.
Oh.
And we're here in Callaway. Callaway playing in the same stadium as Troop and LaGrange. And someone LaGrange is familiar with is Cartersville. Cartersville is in the same region as LaGrange, and Cartersville is where Trevor Lawrence played quarterback in high school.
Oh, okay.
And Trevor Lawrence is the starting quarterback for Clemson now.
Yep, he is.
So Trevor's from here around this area.
He's from this area, and he's playing really well on the Clemson offense.
But I had Clemson as 2.
Okay.
Number 3, I had who did I have at 3?
LSU, Notre Dame, Michigan.
I think it was Michigan I had at 3, and Notre Dame at 4.
Wow.
I think. Well, for now at least. LSU is definitely in the mix.
Yeah, but if they lose against Alabama, I mean, they're going to be,
Rough.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to get back. It's going to be like last year with Auburn struggling to get in. But, yeah, my top. Of course, Alabama's going to be number 1.
Yeah.
Clemson's going to be number 2. Hate to say that. I do not like the Clemson Tigers one bit. My next pick, Michigan.
Jay Patterson, who was the quarterback at Ole Miss last year.
Then number 4, Oklahoma.
Get out of here.
Then my number 5, I really don't know who to go with besides Georgia.
Tell me why Oklahoma.
I think they're a great team. I mean, they did lose against Texas, which Texas is number 6 right now. Surprisingly, I haven't seen them in the top 10 for in a long time.
Texas is actually number 5 in the other ranking.
Oh, they're number 6 right here in the top 25.
They're 5 and 6.
But yeah, their quarterback, have an amazing quarterback. They have
Kyler Murray is their quarterback.
Their defense did not play well against Texas, allowing a lot of points. So that's what kind of puts them at number 4.
Sam Ehlinger causes those issues, which Sam got injured last week against Baylor. They had to bring in the backup quarterback, and they barely squeaked by the Baylor Bears.
So that is my top 5 pick. Now, let's go back to that Alabama-LSU game. What do you think Alabama has that LSU does not?
Tua.
That is a good point.
I mean, there you go.
That is a very good point. Besides Tua, let's go with that.
I think Georgia. Speaking of Georgia, real quick, I think Georgia may make the top 4. They might.
I expect Georgia to play that top 4. They did play a really good LSU team.
I mean, you have one loss, and it's to LSU, who's sitting at number 5 right now.
And plus, didn't they play in Death Valley? Yeah, they did play in Death Valley. So yeah, big. Like they had their home
It's not
field
a bad
advantage.
loss. It's a better loss than Alabama had last year when we lost to Auburn.
Yeah.
But Georgia will have to play Auburn, and the thing is, if Georgia wins the East, which they need to beat Florida.
Yep.
You beat Florida and Kentucky. You win the East. And if Georgia wins the East, you're playing Alabama. And if you beat Alabama, you're in.
Yep.
So Georgia has a very, very legitimate shot here at a top 4. Andrew Callaway, the guy that's Callaway through and through. Here's his top 5.
Oh, okay.
Bama, Clemson, Notre Dame. You know, Notre Dame is a team I have in the top 4 as well. I don't believe in Notre Dame, but I think with their schedule, I think they'll make it. But I do like their new quarterback they have after they lost earlier in the season. They've got a pretty well, I think they lost. Might not have lost, but they got a pretty good quarterback. LSU at 4. Michigan at 5. Michigan at 5, LSU at 4. See, I talked about that last night. I think LSU, even with a loss to Bama, still has a shot at getting in. Because if Alabama could make it in last year without winning the conference championship, LSU can definitely do it. They have a better resume than anyone else. They have 3 top 15 wins as they beat Georgia, they beat Miami, and they beat Auburn.
Yes, they did.
3 teams in the top 15. No one else can say that.
A very sad win over Auburn. I really did not believe any of those 3 pass. I must still bring up the pass interference calls against Auburn.
Oh, here we go. You know how many calls Auburn's got at Jordan-Hare Stadium the past few years? Man.
They have had a bunch, but that I strongly believe
last year was woof.
That last pass interference call was all right, but the first 2, no, shouldn't have been called at all. But oh well, that game is over. But yeah, even with LSU,
no need to cry over spilled milk.
Yeah, exactly. Even with LSU losing to Alabama, you kind of have a situation like you did last year with Auburn. They were, kind of iffy on being in the, who was it? Was it Auburn or Georgia? Or Alabama? It was Alabama. It was Alabama. Yeah, because losing to Auburn. Yeah.
Georgia was not iffy at all.
Yeah, they were in pretty much.
Till they lost to y'all.
Yeah, we beat Alabama as a top.
We were number 1.
But we were number 6, weren't we?
Something like that, yeah.
I think we were. Well, Alabama losing to us really badly. Not really badly, but I say really badly because we outplayed Alabama really well. But yeah, Alabama's still making it in and winning the national championship. Really shocking over a good Georgia offense and defense last year.
And if we would have never taken Jalen Hurts out of that game.
Jalen.
If we would not have taken him out, Georgia would have won.
Yeah, I mean, Tua. Wow, first time playing.
Just ice in his veins. The Mamba mentality, like Kobe Bryant.
Like I said earlier, prayer in the air, that throw up there, top. Well, I mean, that wasn't even really a prayer from the air. Honestly, that was just a good throw. He was wide open.
It was cover 2. He read the safety and made the safety look the wrong way. Threw it over the top. But Georgia, a lot of people talking when it comes to Georgia football, there's a lot of discussion between Jake Fromm and Justin Fields. And everybody's saying, oh, throw Justin Fields in. Let him play some or whatever. It's the same kind of thing that's going on at Auburn, where Auburn wants to see Malik Willis play instead of Jarrett Stidham.
See, the thing is, Jarrett Stidham is an amazing quarterback.
Fromm is pretty good, too.
He has no offensive line to keep him in the pocket where he is dominant at. See, Jake Fromm, I haven't really watched much of the Georgia team this year. But they have a good team. But Jake Fromm, I guess he's pretty good still.
Yeah.
But he was really good last year and still continuing that legacy this year.
Fromm's still a really good quarterback, and I believe Jake Fromm can take them where they need to go.
Yes, for sure.
And Justin Fields, Andrew and I had this conversation, and Justin Fields, I don't think he knows the playbook well enough yet.
Let's express that out.
Come next year, there could be a big fight between those two for
Very
who
true.
starts.
Very
But for
true.
right now, I think Jake Fromm's the guy. He got you all the way to the national championship last year after Eason went down in game 1. And Eason now in Washington, he's sitting out this year. Hopefully he does well. I always like Eason at Georgia. He's a really good quarterback, which he came from Washington, so he went back home to be a Husky. Hopefully he does well next year. He's going to be the heir apparent to Jake Browning, who's had an amazing career.
Okay, who does Clemson play next week? Now, you're saying they're number 2, right?
Yep.
And you're a little pick. So aren't they playing Florida State next week? Or?
Florida State's terrible.
True, but they've had
Terrible. No. No.
Hey,
Florida State's not even.
But
no.
I mean, but then they play Louisville.
Who's terrible?
Then they play South Carolina at the end of the season, which is
Not going to be close.
well, I mean.
No.
Okay, fine. We'll keep that number 2. I was just, Okay, Notre Dame. Who are they playing?
Notre Dame may lose to
Navy.
USC.
What about Navy?
Navy's pretty good too.
Navy has put up some upsets, so I won't be surprised if Notre Dame falls to them. They play Northwestern. Syracuse put up a big fight against Clemson.
Syracuse should have beat Clemson.
Yes, they should have, but gave it up went in overtime? I think it was an overtime game.
Travis
yes, it was.
Etienne.
Then they play USC, which I don't know about USC this season.
USC could beat them very much.
So, yeah, they have a pretty tough schedule. No ranked teams, but non-ranked people. They have been close to putting up big upsets on the top 10 teams.
So Notre Dame, the big problem that people have with them most of the time, they are an independent.
Yes.
They do not belong to any conference. They don't play a conference championship game. They don't play any kind of conference schedule. They schedule whoever they want, whenever they want, wherever they want.
Yep, pretty much. Now you got LSU. You got Alabama coming up, not this week, but next week.
Because they got a bye week.
At the end of the season for LSU, you got LSU and A&M, Texas A&M.
Yeah, it's going to be.
That's going to be a good game
Yes,
with
it is.
Kentucky and with the Kentucky Texas A&M. A very good game. I really enjoyed watching that game.
Jimbo, I'm not sure exactly what all he can do at Texas A&M, but Texas A&M is one of the toughest stadiums to play in.
Besides Death Valley.
Besides Death Valley, yeah.
Death Valley's, I think, maybe one of the hardest.
Yeah, those two are two of the hardest places to go in and win. I don't care who you are or where you're from. That's a hard place to go in and win, and they're very, very passionate in Texas A&M, and that's a wonderful atmosphere. If you've never been to College Station, Texas, and seen an A&M home game, you should go because that is a spectacle.
Now, Kentucky at number 12. Still a really good team, in my opinion.
I really like
Losing
Kentucky's
to
running
Texas
back.
A&M, you can't throw them out of the top 10 there because that was a really good game, really close. They fought hard, but still came up short in overtime. But now they have to, not this week, but next week they play Georgia. Then they play Tennessee, which I think, Kentucky's going to pull that one out.
Oh, yeah.
And Louisville, which I think Kentucky's going to pull that one out as well. But they do play Mizzou, which can't count Mizzou out because they have a really good quarterback.
Yes, Missouri, Drew Lock is a really good quarterback, and we talked about this last night. Missouri playing Kentucky this week. Missouri is actually favored by a touchdown over Kentucky, and Kentucky is a top 25 team, and Missouri
They're
is
at number
not.
12.
Yeah.
And Mizzou's
Why?
expecting to lose.
Yeah. Why would
win.
Mizzou be picked by a touchdown to win?
Maybe it's going to be an upset, but I doubt that will happen. I would pick Kentucky to win that game. Now, one of my top 5 picks, Oklahoma. They got to play Kansas State next week.
Yeah, beat them.
Then they got to play Texas Tech. They've put up some upsets in the past.
Texas Tech plays Iowa State this week. We'll know a little bit more about them.
They do?
Yeah. I'm looking at it.
What?
Yeah.
Bruh, I got
Washington
the wrong schedule,
State,
man.
Washington State and Stanford playing. And Mike Leach came out today and made a huge comment where he was like, I think the playoff needs to be expanded to 16 teams. I don't know how it would work, but if rec league softball can do it, I'm sure D1 football could do it. He's just looking for some kind of reason to get Washington State in there, but still with 16 teams, I don't even know if Washington State will make a 16-team seed.
Okay, now I have a legit schedule, I'm pretty sure. Google told me wrong on that one. Clemson playing Florida State. You picked to win. Maybe, maybe not. Not really sure, but I would honestly pick Clemson to win. I would hope they win. Anyway.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Then Wisconsin playing Northwestern. They're number 20. So.
I like Wisconsin.
Yeah, I do too.
Which Wisconsin looks a lot like Wadley, so that kind of deals it in for me.
I got an interesting SEC game. Vanderbilt and Arkansas.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Man. You know, I think Derek Mason's been doing a pretty good job at Vandy. Arkansas they need some help, man.
They do.
They need a lot of help. All right, we got about 2 minutes until kickoff for the second half. We're going to take a 2-minute break. You're listening to Callaway Cavalier Football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, football fans. Jonathan Moose Map here from Glenn Smith in Opelika, Alabama. We love this time of year with all the excitement of football, and we also love that Glenn Smith can play a part in supporting high school sports. We support the team, the coaches, the band, the cheerleaders, and of course, the families and the fans. At Glenn Smith, we're proud to be your local Chevrolet Buick and GMC dealer with over 500 new and used vehicles every day. Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. That's Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Now back to the field for Callaway Cavaliers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. We were talking college football. You brought up another game. It was Texas A&M is playing Mississippi State in Starkville. And, you know, Mississippi State is actually favored to win that game.
Shocking.
It shocks me. I mean, I know Mississippi State beat Auburn, but I still think Texas A&M has better athletes.
I mean, Texas A&M being number 16, they have, in my opinion, way better athletes than Mississippi State. I would favor A&M to win that game.
I would as well. A&M's got a pretty good quarterback, which I went and watched A&M play Alabama in Tuscaloosa. I was thinking maybe it'd be a closer game than it was, but
I thought it was too at first. But wait, we can't count out Mississippi State because they do have Fitzgerald, an amazing quarterback.
That's all they got.
He reminds me of Johnny Manziel, honestly.
Except he's like 6'5".
Yeah, and he has way more rushing yards now, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Than any quarterback in the SEC at this point in time.
He has more than anyone.
Yeah.
All time.
He's
more than Tim Tebow, more than Cam Newton.
A very good, talented athlete that Mississippi State has there.
Callaway getting ready to kick off in the second half. Hunter Williamson will be kicking off from our left to our right as we view it. Callaway once again, the black shirts, red breeches with a white stripe down each side, and Callaway engraved in red on inside the white stripe on each side of the pant leg. Shoulder numbers on each side, they're silver, outlined in red. The numerals on the chest and the back, silver outlined in red, wearing a black helmet with a chrome Cavalier school logo on each side.
And they also have the numbers on the shoulder pads as well.
Yeah, so that's that. And Jordan wearing the red helmets, white jerseys, white pants, red numbers, and a double red stripe down each pant leg. So here's the kickoff from Hunter Williamson. It's fielded and taken up to about the 22-yard line, and that's where Jordan will start 1st and 10. It was actually the 26-yard line. They'll start 1st and 10 there. Now, if you're Callaway, do you start putting in your backups now that it's 49-0?
I think you start putting them in. I would hope they do because you would hate to see somebody like Jacob Freeman or Tank Bigsby get injured.
Especially this close to playoffs.
Yes, and plus being this high up on the scoreboard, I would definitely put in my backups until they start scoring a lot. Then maybe put in, maybe it's first stringers to get.
Shotgun set. They'll bring a man in motion. That is number 7. And they'll fake the handoff to him, and the quarterback is hit in the backfield. Goes down for a big loss. They gave him forward momentum to like the 20, but he got thrown down at the 15.
Again, Jordan's offensive line not starting out well in the third quarter, letting the defensive line on Callaway get through and sack the quarterback.
Giddens and Jalen Wyatt were in the backfield. It looked like they were trying to run a read option, but the running back didn't read the same thing the quarterback did.
Yeah, he went the other way, and the quarterback just looked at him and was like, "Whoa, okay."
They were on a different chapter in that playbook.
Yeah.
Shotgun set, 2 receivers to either side. Here's the snap to Giddens. Rolling out. He throws it over the top, and it is intercepted by Callaway. Here comes Callaway down the far sideline at the 20. Cuts back 15, looking for more running room. He's hit at about the 10-yard line. They'll say he's down at the 11.
Another turnover for Jordan. A big interception by Callaway. getting him inside. I don't know where the ball is.
11. It's at
The 11-yard line. Could not see the ball.
Once again,
who was that on that pick?
I'm not sure. But once again, Jordan has more turnovers than they have penalties.
And
that's that too, for that matter. That too, for that matter. But now it's 1st and 10 Callaway. They're at the Jordan 11-yard line. They're lining up in the I formation. A single receiver lined up to either side. The big running back in the backfield is Charlie Dixon. They fake the handoff to him. The quarterback looking for running room, cuts up at the 5-yard line, falls on top of a man, and rolls down to about the 2. The quarterback is Bryce Curian, the senior wide receiver, looking for a touchdown here.
Huh. Interesting play there, putting in a wide receiver as quarterback.
He's a senior. It's senior night. They're trying to get him in the end zone.
Oh.
And I think
Makes
he can.
sense. I think he can with the Jordan defense not playing too well here. He got it up to the 2-yard line almost then, but didn't quite get there.
I think he'll make it happen. So now it's 2nd and 1. I formation once again for the Cavaliers. Here's a snap. They'll hand it off this time to the big running back, Dixon, up the middle, and he is hit at about the 2-yard line. I'm not sure if he got the first down.
Okay, I spoke too soon. That Jordan defense stopped him in his tracks. I don't think he even got the first down there. Yeah, he did not get it.
So now it's going to be 3rd and 1 from the 2-yard line.
I thought he would get that on that play, but I was wrong.
Glad he didn't pull that one back and try to run with it, because it wouldn't have ended well.
Yeah, probably would have.
So now 3rd and 2 from the 3-yard line for Callaway. They're in the I formation. Dixon dots the I in the backfield once again. Curian, the quarterback, under center. Takes the snap. He'll toss it to the near side of Dixon. Dixon looking for running room. He'll roll into the end zone for a Callaway Cavalier touchdown.
Great play by Bryce Curian, tossing that ball, and I don't know what number that the runner was, but he ran to the outside, pushed his wide receiver into the end zone, and he rolled over him into it.
So number 27, Charlie Dixon, with his 2nd touchdown run of the evening, and now Callaway lining up for another PAT.
Hasn't missed one yet, so I'm pretty sure he will get this one and make it 56.
This is a different kicker as well, but he's 1 for 1 already. The kick is up, and it is good.
He is 2 for 2 now.
2 for 2 now, yes. So Callaway extends their lead 56-0. The kicker, number 29, Blake Eubanks. Eubanks was the one that came in and kicked the last PAT, and he kicked this one. He's 2 for 2. It's been all Callaway, 56-0. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Cavalier Football on the Eagle Sports Network.
It is sell down time at Nissan of LaGrange. Richard Cates here, General Manager with Nissan of LaGrange, and it is time to start moving out all of our 2018 inventory to make room for the 2019s. That means the best savings of the year are taking place right now. Have you been hesitant to look because you're waiting for the perfect time? Well, now is your chance. You can visit Nissan of LaGrange on the Parkway or check us out where we are always open at nissanoflagrange.com. Visit soon to receive great pricing and the great experience our customers have come to expect. Nissan of LaGrange, your friendliest hometown dealer.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
Now back to the field for Callaway Cavaliers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Callaway Cavalier football, and it has been all Callaway tonight as it's 56-0 with 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Shotgun snap on 1st and 10 for Jordan. They'll throw a screen pass to man, and it falls incomplete. Once again, the 12th man, the Turf Monster.
Yep, he slipped again. Emmanuel Mann and that Turf Monster. Turf Monster is winning that battle right now with 2 incomplete passes because of him slipping on the turf.
Just wearing him out.
Yeah,
He's the only one, though.
Yeah, I mean
Maybe
he's
it's
the
his
only one
cleats.
slipping. Yeah, maybe. Or maybe something else. I don't know.
Shotgun set once again for Giddens. 2 receivers to either side. Here's the snap. He'll throw the screen past the man once again. He catches this one. Good defense from Callaway, number 22. Lamarcio Brooks. Brooks makes the tackle at about the 22-yard line. That'll be back at the original line of scrimmage, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Yep, again with that screen pass, was not successful, but he caught it this time. Sheriff Monster lost that battle, and at least he caught it this time.
Which, that's pretty much what they've been doing all night. It's just a screen pass.
I mean, it's
because they haven't been able to run the ball.
Yeah, and it's worked almost every little time. I mean, there's only been, a couple occasions where it hasn't worked.
Shotgun set. They'll throw a little out route here, and they get him as soon as he catches the ball at the 26-yard line. That's way short of a first down.
Oh, yeah. They're nowhere near it. He may have got 1 to 2 yards on that one.
But as we mentioned, they haven't been able to run the ball. They haven't been able to block for a long time with the quarterback for him to kind of look down the field and throw the ball. So you have to resort to screen passes.
Exactly. Quick, easy throws, but very easy to stop on a good defense like Callaway's.
So now back deep to punt is Jordan once again. Callaway back deep to receive, standing at their own 41-yard line. The kick will be going from right to left as we call it. Oh, the snap was very high, but it's brought down and almost blocked. He got off a great punt. It actually went off the leg of a Jordan player, but they let it roll all the way to the 35-yard line, and that's where Callaway takes over 1st and 10. Ran into the punter in the backfield. There was nothing for that, and then the ball hit.
Keyshawn Suggs, I don't know how he did not block that. Number 19 on Callaway Special Teams. So close, but I literally don't know how he did not block that.
He's about an inch away from getting a big punt block there.
And if he would have, and it went in the right direction, that would have been a touchdown. Easy touchdown.
Yep. So here comes Callaway once again. They'll line up in the I formation. Charlie Dixon, the running back. There's a single receiver split out to either side. Under center once again, Bryce Curian, the senior. Takes a snap. He'll hand it off to Dixon. Dixon looking for running room. Runs over a man at about the 40-yard line. That wasn't Dixon that was on the carry. Actually, that was number, let's see, it's 50-something. Number 50 on the play, Trey Dukes, the senior.
Destroyed number 17, Brandon Samuels, on that play. Running straight through him and getting a nice gain.
High formation for Curian. Once again, 2 receivers lined up to the far side of the field. Another new running back in the backfield dotting the I. 2nd and 5 now. Here's the snap. They'll toss it to the far sideline. Looking for running room, and he'll get caught at the original line of scrimmage. He keeps those legs moving and gets up on his second burst to the first down marker.
Yeah, the Callaway offensive players are changing as we speak. People are coming in and out of the game. And with that new running back that just came in, got the first down. I did not think I thought he was a yard short, but he did get it according to the
running back.
Ref.
The running back is number 38, Elijah Godfrey. Godfrey will dot the I in the backfield once again. Under center, Bryce Curian. Single receiver split out to either side in the I formation. Here's a snap, toss to the near sideline, looking for running room. 45, cuts back at the 50. Stiff arms a man. Still going. Got the first down. That's actually number 61, Travis Music. Sweet music on that play.
Yes, you were right on that. I thought he was going to go down right before the first down marker or the line to gain, but shedded that tackle, got the first down. Big play for number 61.
And on the sideline, they've got him held up on the shoulders of 2 of their big offensive linemen carrying around the sidelines after that big carry. I formation once again for Callaway. Curian lets the play clock roll inside 5 seconds before he snaps it. And he's going to hand it off up the middle to big number 33. That is Gilbert on the play. Gilbert will get another Callaway first down.
These second and third string running backs are really showing this Jordan defense that they can play too. Do not count them out of this game.
It's a lot like Georgia, where you have a stable of running backs.
Yeah, then you got that Swift,
DeAndre
yeah.
Swift,
you had
Elijah
Nick Chubb,
Holyfield,
you had Nick Chubb,
and Sony Michel.
yeah, I forgot about him.
Stable of running backs.
They had at least 4 running backs that they could play and be really successful on the ball with, and Callaway is showing the Jordan defense that they cannot count out their second and third stringers either.
I formation once again. They get the snap off with 1 second. They're going to toss it to the near side, looking for running room, and that is number 30. He'll
Walt
get to
Stewart.
the 26-yard line. Walt Stewart, the senior kicker and punter.
He didn't quite get the first down like the rest of them did, but hey, I think he got at least 7-8 yards on that play.
I really enjoy how the head coach on senior night is letting all the seniors get a carry in the backfield. It's a lot of fun for those players down there.
Yes.
And you can see it. You can see the energy on the sideline for the Callaway players. They're loving it, and this is why they love playing for their head coach.
Yeah, and as we saw a while ago, carrying a player for getting a first down.
Yeah. Carrying a senior player around the sideline for getting the first down.
Lots of excitement down there on the Callaway sideline, and nothing on the Jordan sideline. Nothing in the stands. There's just no hope for Jordan at this point.
So the score is 56-0 at the end of the third quarter. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hey folks, TODD, Todd Parrish here with Kia LaGrange. This October we're going pinks for breast cancer awareness. For each new car sold, we'll be donating a portion of our sales to Hope for a Day. This month's featured vehicle is a 2019 Kia Forte FE 6-speed. And yep, it's a rule breaker, a limit pusher. It's style and value rolled into fun. Drive out in yours today for only $15,988. Shop our complete inventory at any time online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy.
Stop number 110922. Price plus tax, tag, and title. See Kia LaGrange for complete details.
Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is a place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, inside the Piggly Wiggly at Lee's Crossing, and in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. We have your flu shot ready, so come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Now back to the field for Callaway Cavaliers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
So now it's 3rd and 1 for the Cavaliers. We're here at the start of the fourth quarter where it's been all Callaway, 56-0 on top of Jordan. I formation for Callaway, 3rd and 1. 8 seconds on the play clock. Under center is Bryce Curian. He takes the snap, hands it off up the middle, and they're not going to get it. He loses a yard on the play.
I think that was D. Bonner on the run there, losing yardage. And this is the first 3 and out, or not 3 and out, first time.
First 4th down.
Yeah, first 4th down. There we go.
This is the first 4th down Callaway has had all night. They have scored a touchdown.
But I think they will go for it.
They have scored a touchdown on every single offensive drive tonight.
And I think they're going to go for it on this one.
Now,
They are.
Mr. Junior in high school, how many drives have they had? They've scored a touchdown on every drive. 56 points.
7. 7?
Really?
Wait, no, 8, my bad.
Are you sure about that?
Wait. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 8.
I was thinking out.
Curian takes it over the right side, looking for running room. Big hit right there near the sideline. He's close.
Big hit by DeQuandre Sullivan, number 29 on the Jordan defense. Big hit on the Callaway offensive running back.
Let's see. Curian's all right, by the way. It was a big hit, but he took it, and he's jogging just fine. Let's see if they get the first down or not. They were really, really close. It's either a first down for Callaway or it's a first down for Jordan.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be a first down from Jordan, and I am surprised to see him jog off the field because that was a big hit by number 29 on Jordan defense.
He kind of got held up in the air, and then once he got held up in the air, he got destroyed by one of the Jordan players.
Yeah, that would be number 29 on the Jordan defense.
So now they're going to bring out the chains, and they're going to measure here to see if they got the first down.
He get it. Well, from what I see right now, he did get it.
They still got to stretch the chains.
Oh, yeah, they do. They
stretched it, and
Uh-oh, here it goes.
He's short.
Yep.
They said he's short. So the first fourth down of the night for Callaway, and they did not convert. But that's all right. It's 56-0 Callaway with 9 minutes left in the game.
Hey, and it's only the drive they didn't convert where they didn't have their starters in the game. They were all, second and third stringers coming into the game.
This is the first drive Callaway did not score, and 7 and 8 is 56. So yeah,
I would hope I would have got that right.
8 drives. Well, you said 7 first.
Well, I honestly didn't know what you said, so I just said a random number. Yeah, I did.
8 drives, 8 straight drives with touchdowns, and now they finally get stopped.
Could have had 9, but
yep, could have had 9. Dropping back to pass, throwing over the middle. That one is caught. That is Cameron Green down the far sideline. Green to the 44-yard line. A big first down for Jordan.
That one of the biggest plays, and that was actually, I don't know what kind of play that was, but big play by the Jordan offense.
So 1st and 10, Jordan from the 44-yard line. Their own 44. Shotgun set, 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Here's the snap, quarterback dropping back to pass, looking over the middle, running for his life, and he's sacked in the backfield. He loses the football, and Callaway falls on it. Callaway gets the football at the 33-yard line after the fumble. Number 64, Caden Prather, picks it up in the backfield.
It looked like the Jordan quarterback was down on that play, but the ref just let it, play out, and Callaway has the ball yet again.
The man who caused the fumble, number 75, Ahmad Copeland, got back there, caused the fumble, and they were carrying him on the sidelines after that one.
He is a junior in high school. Big play by him.
So, in a span of 3 plays, you lost the ball on a turnover on downs, and now you got the ball back on a turnover. 7 minutes left in this ball game.
Now they will have number 20. Is that 26? Yeah, 26 to have the ball.
Here's a toss to the far side. Good spin move. He'll get a gain of about 2 or 3 on the play.
Quindarius Redding.
Just hit the O button or the B button, whatever console you play.
He's a 9th grader running like that. Very talented from what we just saw.
The quarterback right now for the Callaway Cavaliers, Javian Parks, a freshman, listed as a running back, defensive back. Number 46 playing quarterback. I formation for the Cavaliers. 2 receivers split out to this near side. Here's a snap, handoff up the middle, looking for running room. He's trying to get to the near sideline, but he's hit and taken down at about the 27-yard line. That is number 29, Blake Eubanks, another freshman. So it looks like the all-freshman team is out now for Callaway.
They got, let me see.
Quarterback.
They got a few 10th graders in, and I think they have a few 11th graders.
Yep.
As you remember, 9th and 10th graders, and maybe a few 11th graders out in the field right now.
Jordan still has their ones in, which is their first-string players. 5 seconds left on the play clock. I formation. Here's the snap. Quarterback rolling out to the far sideline, throws it over the top, and it is incomplete. Man, that was about an inch away from being a pick six.
Almost an interception by Tyler Simmons. He is 5'11", 100. Wait, it doesn't say his weight.
Parks, number 46, just a freshman. He's not a towering individual yet. He's only a freshman, so he hadn't really hit his growth spurt.
Yeah.
You usually hit your growth spurt between your sophomore and your junior year.
Yeah, I hit mine. I got really tall my sophomore year.
Yeah, so. Usually between your sophomore and junior years. Here's the pitch to the far sideline, number 33, looking for running room. He's got a first down, cuts back inside the 20. He lost the football at the 19. Who has it? He had a first down. He was looking for the end zone.
Number 33, Laquise Gilbert, had a really good run play on that, but fumbles the football. Not sure who recovered.
Jordan got it.
Jordan got it? Wow. Yep. Another turnover.
Jordan gets the football. And now it'll be 1st and 10, Jordan from the 19-yard line.
With 4 minutes and 30 seconds left on the play clock in the fourth quarter, Jordan will sadly fall to 2-7, and Callaway will rise to 8-2.
8-2. Yep.
So far a good season for Callaway and a not so good year for Jordan.
And Callaway's 2 losses coming to the Heard County Braves and the Troop Tigers. 2 really good football teams.
Very good teams.
Shotgun set here for Jordan, dropping back to pass, throwing a screen pass to the far side. This one falls incomplete once again. Clock continues to roll. We're inside 4 minutes here left in this ball game, and it's been all Callaway, as we've said. 56-0, just an offensive onslaught from the Cavaliers. As the rain has kind of petered off a little bit, the Cavaliers set sail
The score
tonight.
prediction for this game was 50-6. Callaway winning. They have 56 points, but
they gave the 6. Intercepted by Callaway on this throw.
Another turnover. By
Another turnover.
Number, who is that?
44, it looks
44,
like.
yeah, that's what it looked like.
Cameron Smith, a freshman, with the interception. He was playing strong safety on the play. Quarterback threw it over the middle, and just like a good center fielder, he just hawked it down.
The Callaway sideline really pumped up after that one. A freshman getting a very good interception on a big play by the Callaway defense.
3 minutes left in this one. Callaway up big. I formation now for the Cavaliers. They'll hand it off toward the near sideline, looking for running room. He cuts back at about the 25, and he's taken down at the 22-yard line. That is number 24.
Keir Jackson.
Keir Jackson. Guess what?
Freshman.
Another freshman.
Very talented. They have a lot of talented freshmen and sophomores on this team, as you can tell by playing against the first stringers on the Jordan defense. They're playing really well right now.
2 minutes left in the game. Does Callaway get in the end zone?
No. I don't think they will.
I formation for Callaway. Another big man in the backfield. Here's a handoff. Number 60 tries to run over a man, but he stood up.
He didn't run over a guy this time.
He got stood up by about 4 players. That's Eli Freeman. He's a sophomore.
Beast could not get through 4 players of the Jordan defense this time. As we saw early in the first quarter, him destroying the defensive line of Jordan and getting in the end zone.
So Eli Freeman couldn't get it going there. So now it is 3rd and 4 with 1:40 left. Quarterback is still Jarvis Parks.
What would you do if you got this first down? Would you just need the game out or try to get your freshmen and sophomores in the end zone?
No, I just need it out.
Yeah, there's no reason to score again right
High
now.
formation toss to the near side, looking for the sideline. You got the 20, 15, knocked out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. That is number 26, Quandarius Redding, another freshman.
Now, he did get the first down. Now I'm kind of interested to see what the Callaway coach will tell his players to do.
Well, the thing is, you're not going to tell them to go out there and not score. If they get the chance, they're going to score.
Well, man,
yeah.
1 minute left. It's 56-6. I mean, 56-0.
They're going to take a knee.
Give them a break.
They're going to take a knee.
That's probably the best thing to do.
Callaway going to take a knee here. They'll have to do that one more time, and then this ball game will be over. So the Callaway Cavaliers are going to improve once again. They
will go to 8-2.
Will go to 8-2, and Jordan will drop to 2-7 on the year. This is Callaway's, I think this is their last regular season game. But they have had a great regular season, and that's going to be the ball game. Callaway wins 56-0, and yes, this was their final regular season game. So they're getting ready for the playoffs, and a good prep for the playoffs as they win tonight 56-0. We're going to take a break. We'll come back and wrap this up from the beautiful Callaway Stadium. You're listening to Cavalier Football on the Eagle Sports Network.
What do you see when you look at your home and your car? Do you see a bundle? A combo deal? That's how other insurance companies see them. But a State Farm agent sees so much more. Because a State Farm agent sees your home and your car as more than just 4 walls and 4 wheels. They see the things you've worked really hard for. So why not give them the protection they deserve?
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Now back to the field for Callaway Cavaliers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. Callaway Cavaliers all over Jordan tonight, 56-0. And Callaway getting prepared for another deep run in the playoffs. They look good tonight.
They looked really good tonight over this Jordan team.
A lot of offense. Who's some of your highlight plays from tonight?
Definitely Jacob Freeman and Tank Bigsby are my top two players tonight. My best play from them was the big slant route over the middle and winning the end zone. Jacob Freeman throwing it in the end zone, but not really sure who he threw it to. I think it will. Hang on, let me look at it.
It was probably to Jacob Freeman from Demetrius Coleman. Coleman was the quarterback, threw it to Freeman.
Oh, okay. I had that wrong then. Well, yeah, that would probably be my best play. That was an amazing throw that just blew up the Jordan defensive secondary. Just really good play by Callaway offense.
My pick was Keandre Jones on the beast formation, as we say.
That was a pretty funny play to watch.
A great play.
Very interesting as well. Got him in the end zone.
Callaway gets it done. We'll see how they fare in the playoffs going into the playoffs. They projected to maybe go all the way, and I hope that they go all the way, and I hope they win it all in the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in Atlanta. That would be a beautiful thing to watch.
That would be an amazing place to play, an amazing place to win at as well. So they're hoping to do that today.
So a great game for the Cavaliers, and they win 56-0. That'll do it for us here tonight at Callaway Stadium. Good night from Kyle Richardson, Chance Nobley, and all the Callaway faithful. Good night and God bless.
Hey folks, TLDD, Todd Parrish here with Kia LaGrange. This October we're going pink for breast cancer awareness. For each new car sold, we'll be donating a portion of our sales to Hope for a Day. This month's featured vehicle is a 2019 Kia Forte FE 6-speed. And yep, it's a rule breaker, a limit pusher. It's style and value rolled into fun. Drive out in yours today for only $15,988. Shop our complete inventory at any time online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy.
Stop number 110922. Price plus tax, tag, and title. See Kia LaGrange for complete details.
Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, inside the Piggly Wiggly at Lee's Crossing, and in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. We have your flu shot ready, so come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team.